I don't think that's gonna be enough. Yeah, that's not gonna be enough. It's okay, I'll get water in a minute. I'll get water after. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. Okay, we don't need water right now. We're fine. We're good. We're great. How you doing, Prince? Give me a moment. Maybe I should stop notifying Discord so I can give the rest of the audience a chance to be first, you know? Maybe I gotta give the other people a chance. How you doing, Astro? What's good? How is everybody? I think we're ready. How you doing, Minky? How you doing, Pound? Don't know if you want me to say LB or Pound. Either way. How you doing, K-Blocks? I'll take Ian Koji. So how's everyone doing today? How is everybody doing? We finished our Twitch stream, grabbed a quick snack, and now we're here. We're doing good? Good. That's how it should be. Everyone should be good. And if you're not good, well, that's okay. There. Sorry, I turned off the mic for a second. My bad. My bad. We fixed it. Yeah, if it's not good, it's all right. The wheel is for anime recommendations. So how's everyone doing today? Let everyone come in. Give people a minute to show up. Give people some time to show up. Good thing I just finished all of Naruto. Let me tell you, it was one hell of a ride. Technically, it's not done. Technically speaking, it's not done. What are we doing here? Mostly talking about anime. That's usually the main theme of what we do here. Anime, video games, sometimes manga, even though I'm not much of a manga person. I'm still open to talking about it. Just not, not much of a reader. You saw Thorotaku? No, I mean, maybe, possibly. I didn't really look at the Discord. What about spin the wheel? You can spin the wheel if you want to. Yeah, you can spin the wheel. Here we go. So let's see what you get. Okay, so for RXS, you got Snafu. Okay, you got Snafu. That's a pretty good one. I enjoy that one. Well, I enjoyed the entire list, so that's kind of pointless to say. But it's really good. Nice romance. You're out? Okay, see you later, Prince. You were already there for the Twitch stream, so good night. What's on the spin? It's various anime that I have seen that I feel comfortable recommending to people. Good harem animes? What's that? A good harem? I don't know if that exists. Thank you for the ice cream, Anos. You're gonna watch it. I hope you enjoy it. I do hope you enjoy it. I think most people are okay with just watching the prequels to Boruto. Here's the thing. When it comes to Boruto, I think it's worth the read based off of my understanding. I haven't read it myself, so I can't fully say. Apparently the anime is pretty good. Apparently Blue Vortex will be much better. Thank you for the heart donation as well. What is my opinion on Dress Up Darling Season 2? Didn't like it that much. The season finale was disappointing. Can I spin it for me and I'll try if I didn't watch it? Yeah, we can spin it again. We can spin the wheel again. Of course. Of course we can. So I don't think Boruto is trash. I don't think the anime is good. And your spin is okay, you got Fooly Cooly. So that's a pretty interesting one. It's very out there. It's pretty far out there. As for Boruto being trash, I think the anime was not a positive experience. I think the manga seems to be a much more preferred experience from what I hear. I didn't watch that, but I will. Thanks. Fully Cooley is also pretty short. It's easy to. There's not a lot of episodes. No problem, KT. My friend says Blue Vortex is gas. Again, that is only going off of things I have heard. That is all secondhand. I don't watch it. I don't read it myself, so I cannot confirm anything. How you doing, Devilish? How you doing, Price? You're sick? I mean, that's okay. I mean, you'll be fine. Just stop being sick. Thank you for the slice of cake and the roses, Anas. In anime, who do I think is the best legacy character? What do you mean best legacy character? Can you elaborate on what that means? Unless legacy refers to a series, then I haven't seen any series called Legacy. Still here. I didn't watch Bible. Thanks. Did I wash your hair? Yes, I just took a shower. I mean, we just streamed for a couple of hours. I need to, clean up a bit. Is Yami the strongest of all captains? Potentially, maybe. I'm not really a power scaler, so I can't really tell you. Thank you for you're sending a lot of gifts today, Anos. Do I watch series of strictly anime? No, I'll watch anything. I will watch if it seems interesting to me, I don't care what the medium is. I don't care if it's live action or cartoons or anything. How you doing, Cat Meow? Cat Meow. It's been a while since I've seen your name. How you doing? A character who took over for a main character. I mean, I could play this a few different ways. What about Sword Art Online and Sword Art on Gun Gale Alternative Online? Different MC, same universe, same verse, different MCs. Huh? What about that? It's an act of generosity, Derek, of all the pain I've put you through. I mean, it's not so much pain, but thank you, I appreciate it. Do I watch series? No, I already answered that one. I do not. Guys, can you stop talking? I'm gonna ban Overflow. I'm banning Overflow from chat. You should get a bigger mic. No. What are you talking about? This mic is fine. What are you? Okay. I'm not watching anything abridged. I've seen Dragon Ball abridged. I've seen Hellsing abridged. I've seen a couple of abridged. I don't have time for a bridge series. I don't have time. I already have, I don't even have enough time to watch the shows normally. To watch the abridged, yeah, forget it. That's not going to happen. Have an amazing day. Well, thank you, FCHBT. Hell of a name. Have I seen Darwin's Game? I have not. Do you mean Darwin's Incident? Is that the monkey one? Pretty sure I know what you're talking about. It's, was that called Darwin's Game or Darwin's Incident? I know it's something like that. If I had to pick a grimoire to use, I would choose not to have a grimoire. But you're saying I had to choose one. So, I guess, you know what? I'm going to pick the most useless one in real life. I'll take anti-magic because the real world has no magic, so therefore I'm anti-nothing. There we go. Found a loophole. That works. You could also pick one of the JoJo's. I mean, I like JoJo's. Yeah, I like JoJo's. Darwin's Game is another one. Then I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen whatever you're talking about. How you doing, Amir? What's good? I have temporarily returned. Okay, well, welcome back temporarily. Wheel for what? Wheel for anime recommendations. So I have around 200 series that I have put on the list so far. So when people, don't know what they want to watch, I spin the wheel. Have I finished Invincible? No, I have not finished Invincible. As I have mentioned, I am not watching Invincible while I'm at home. I watch it at my cousin's place. I guess you'll have 2 6 swords. Are you talking about the swords that I keep in the? Are you talking about my flimsy, cheap swords that I got off of like a discount site that's I use for cosplay props? Those swords aren't very good, to be honest. That's most of the anime I've watched. I mean, I've seen close to 1,000 series, but I'm not going to recommend every show I've seen because a lot of shows I've seen are not very good. Going back at your cousin's house next week. I like JoJo, but a Rocky style is so gay. But what is... Okay, so if you mean flamboyant, colorful, dramatic, impactful, why is that a bad thing? I like JoJo's art style. In the grammar... So... Okay, yes, if I take the Grim anti-magic, I'll have 2 cool swords. But I don't like using swords. I like using... if I'm going to fight, which I don't really want to fight, if I did, it'd be barehanded. I wouldn't be a weapons guy. I'd be a straight hands guy. How you doing, Wheezy? Can I get a scroll? Yes, you can, Ducky. Of course you can. Here, let me do a quick scroll for you, Ducky. So, Your result is going to be... Your result is... It's stopping now. Okay, Kuroko no Basket. You got basketball. Which is, in my opinion, one of the better sports series. Okay, and a spin for Wheezy as well. Okay, we'll spin the wheel for Wheezy. I want Nen or hockey in real life. I personally don't want anything, but Nen would be pretty high on the list if I had to. And you get Digimon. Okay, you got the original Digimon. So like Digimon Season 1. I've subscribed for like 8 months. Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate that funny grind. Have I seen Hyoka? I have not seen Hyoka. Am I late? No, we've only been live for about... Yeah, we've been live for 10 minutes. So yeah, you're right on time. Have I seen King's Game? Nope, I have not seen King's Game. There's a lot of series that people have told me to watch that I haven't had time to get to. Of course, funny, you can get a spin. Here we go. And while we're waiting for that spin to stop, time for my infamous question. Oh, no. I'm not dealing with your infamous questions. No. Devilish, take a break, sit back, relax, please. Okay, you got Akamega Kill. You might have already seen it, so let me know if you have. How many times do I do this in a week? The YouTube streams, most days, I'd say an average of 5 to 7. Twitch streams, 5 days a week. Are there animes in there that you have watched? Every single anime on this list I have watched. That's why I put them on the wheel, is because I will only put an anime on the wheel if I watched it and I think it's reasonable to good, like to really good. It has to at least be reasonable for me to put it on this list. Thank you, Ducky. I appreciate that. Thoughts on Your Lie in April? I think it's a pretty solid romance series. It wasn't... I didn't like the MC that much, but the story was quite nice. Is there an ending to an anime that had unresolved plot threads that I wish I could have seen? Well, technically, technically, since we're talking anime specific, Ippo never goes as far as it does in the manga, and I'm pretty sure the manga's still going. Hunter x Hunter, same kind of situation where it's not up to date. So those are some examples. Can I get a spin of the wheel? Absolutely can, Amir. So the wheel is going. Is there a TikTok too? Yes, there is. King's Game actually gave me a sleepless night. Okay, good to know. And you got I Want to Eat Your Pancreas, which is a really good movie. You might cry a little bit. I'm currently watching Frieren and JJK, as am I, along with many, many other series. Since I'm watching, I think, 17 series at the moment, which is... It's a lot. It's a lot. If I could eat a devil fruit with no consequences, I would not eat one. Oh, wait. He said without consequences, which means I pretty much would not sink in water. But at the same time... Okay, so here's the thing. I don't want superpowers. I don't. My favorite fruit is Kuma's. So I think I'll just take... It'd either be Kuma or an L. So the Nikyu or the Goro no Mi. Either would be fine. Slice of Life is the best category. I enjoy a good cozy series. I can't see your profile picture, Sadra, so like if you want to, you could. But even if you change it, I won't be able to see it. It's all like too small on my screen. Okay, some dude, you can of course have a spin. So while it's spinning for you, hi from TikTok for YouTube. So TikTok is saying hi to the YouTube chat. So how you guys doing? And you got... Big Bang Bravern. So that's like an action comedy mecha-based series. That's a unique one. Since most mecha series are pretty serious. What would I say is Luffy's real bounty? Well, his real bounty is 3 billion. If you mean his bounty's at 3 billion still, right? How am I on TikTok? I'm on 2+. I always multi-stream. Okay, script. I can't read it. Scrit, whatever it is. This spin is for you. How you doing, gamer? And after Scrit gets his roll, then notification, it's your roll. So Scrit or Scrolt, you got Faraway Paladin. So that's like an adventure fantasy shonen series. Pretty good. And then notification, this next one is for you. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Hi, TikTok from YouTube. And okay, the YouTube chat says hi to the TikTok chat. You got Golden Time. So Golden Time I have mixed feelings on. It's a good romance, but I didn't like the. You know, I'm not going to tell you anything. I'm just going to let you experience it for yourself. I think Luffy is worth more than 3 billion. So here's the thing: you can say how much you think he's worth, but like how much you want his bounty to be may not always be what it actually ends up being. Hey Kashi, welcome back. My schedule's way better these days, so be ready to see. But like, are you actually? Oh, wait, hang on a second. Wait a second. Kashi, that's not you, Kashi. Oh, I can't see what's going on. I see what's going on. You're not the real Kashi. You're not the real Kashi. Okay, I see what's going on. I see what's going on. That's not you. I thought I made a mistake last time. I'm not. Nah, I see. It's not you. Can I spin for? Of course, gamer, you can get a spin. I think my voice is deep. How deep my voice is depends on two things: what time how far into the day it is, and if I've streamed already. And I already streamed today. One Punch Man. So you got One Punch Man. So it has a good first season. I'm not sure about the others. Not the other One Punch Man seasons weren't great. What are you doing? We're hanging out talking about anime, and I made a wheel for those people who want to pass by looking for recommendations. Twitch or YouTube. These days, Twitch is better. Can I do Bankai, please? I don't have any sword with me to do a Bankai. Also, I don't have any bleached swords. What anime would I visit only for a day, even if it doesn't have food? If it doesn't have food, why am I going? Why would I? You think I'm spending a day in a world with no food? Gamer, I already spanned for you. I gave you golden time. Thoughts on Love is War? Love is War. It's enjoyable, but it's a little bit immature for me. So like, it's a bit childish, but it's still fun. Can I get a spin? Of course, Kay, you can get a spin. So that spin is for you. Is Paladin worth it? Yes. You dropped it after an episode or two. I thought it was good. I thought the entire series was good. So Kay, you got Journal of Witch, which is an ongoing slice of life series. It's a pretty emotional series. Not like a dark one. It's kind of a dealing with grief and loss. You almost got Dragon Ball. I mean, Dragon Ball is on the list. Dragon Ball is on there. Yeah, it's on there. What anime movie is like absolutely a 10 on 10 peak? A 10 on 10 movie. I'd say Silent Voice is probably up there. Bro, be ready because April is coming. You know what to watch. You're lying, April? I know you mean One Piece, probably. You probably mean One Piece. But first one that came to mind was Your Lie in April. Can I recommend Steins Gate to the next comment that asks for a recommendation? We spin the wheel. We spin the wheel. Also, Steins Gate is not on the wheel because I only saw one episode and I dropped it 3 times. What MC would I think deserves its own spin-off? Escanor? Oh, wait. Oh, you said MC. I thought you meant side character for a second. MC... Wait, why would an MC need a spin-off? Do you mean side character? Naruto is on the list, yes. Is JJK good? I would also say that. I know that's why I said it. Okay, I gotcha. I mean, like, the food isn't that important. The atmosphere is. Okay, if I'm going to another world, I'm going for the food. Period. Full stop. That's it. I'm going for food. Did I get a spin already? Yes, you already did. Notification. I already gave you one. I don't remember what it was at this point. Might have been Golden Time. Might have been Faraway Paladin. Might have been Big Bang Bravern. Can I get a spin? Of course, Anasu can get a spin. And go and get my favorite anime merch if you do. I'll subscribe. So okay. Done. It's right here. Autographed Astro Boy by the original Astro Boy. A one of a kind. You can't get these. You can't get these. At least, it's almost impossible to get, I would say. So you got Windbreaker. Okay, DQ, you want to spin as well. Of course you can get a spin. Who do I think is the strongest girl in One Piece? I have no idea. Power scaling is not really my forte. Well, I appreciate that, Easy Twins. Thank you. Have I seen Sentenced to Be a Hero? I have. And okay, DQ, you got Log Horizon, which is one of my favorite isekai series. I love this one. And yes, Mono, you can get a spin. So I'll spin the wheel now. Do I have any manga? No, I do not have any. I don't read any. I don't read fiction personally. And you got Ouran High School Host Club, which is a fantastic slice of life romance series. Really good. Thank you, Coringo. I appreciate that. I'm in the process of ending Goblin Slayer Season 2, but I don't want it to end. I thought Goblin Slayer Season 2 was decent, but I thought the first season was a lot better than the second. I thought the first season was way better. And I'm a Goblin Slayer fan. I do really like it. You know that anime? Very nice. You're a new subscriber. Well, welcome in. Name I can't read. Do I watch every anime series? That's physically impossible. No, I definitely don't. Why did you get KO'd in my last fight? I don't fight anybody, so I don't know what you're talking about, X. I don't know what you're talking about. It was funny pretending to be your friend, so like I now realize that yeah, don't do that again. I will block you. Don't ever do that again. Do you still have the wheel? And if I do, yes, I will spin it for you, Lauren. Of course, it is spinning now. Food which is spicy, but goes perfect with hot sauce. Maybe like chili. Probably chili. And Lauren, you got Kotoro-san. Okay, you got Kotoro-san, which is a girl who has ESP. She could read people's minds, but because of that, she is like rejected and bullied and harassed for it. But then she actually finally makes a group of friends, and they support her through her trauma and dealing with her abilities. All right, Spotify, the wheel is spinning for you. Your video on YouTube, yeah, don't pretend to be Kashi. What would I do if they stop anime forever? Then I would move on with my life and do something else. You got Fate Strange Fake, which is ongoing right now. I do think it's pretty good, and because it's not tied to the main timeline of Fate, you don't have to watch the other series to watch this one. What's the new season of anime I'm excited for in 2026? Well, there was Free Ren, which already started. There's JJK, which already started. There's Black Clover. There's Bleach. There's technically Dragon Ball as well, the remake. Kamiizaido. I mean, here's the thing. As chat is moving, I'm not going to be able to keep track of everybody's names. I'm going to read what's there. So if you want me to call you Zaido, you have to write it as your name. I've seen this before. It's really good. Very nice. Could I get a spin? Of course, Supa, you can get a spin. What new season of anime are you excited for in 2020? I already read that one. Sorry. So your spin, Supa, is... You got... I want to eat your pancreas. Again, I think we already got that before, so we got it a second time. Okay, Prince, you can have a spin as well, so it's going. Have you heard of Japanese singer Ada? Yes, she sang from film Ray, yes. She is one of the only artists whose names I actually remember. Very good. Her songs are fantastic. Prince, you got Days. You got Days, which is a one-season soccer anime. You got a one-season soccer anime. It's very different from Aoashi and Blue Lock. It's not flashy. It's not, like, super intense. It's kind of a bit more cozy kind of soccer, actually. Is this wheel all the animes I've seen? No, not even close. There's not even 200 anime on this list. I have seen almost 1,000. I don't count all the shows that I think are okay or that I dropped, and I haven't finished adding stuff to the list, and I also don't add like spin-offs or future seasons or anything like that because I only include the like starting point for those franchises. No, Tanjiro is not the strongest character in anime. That's kind of common sense. They have massive horn-like structures with these little tendril appendages. What are we talking about? You lost me. Everyone knows Miwa is the strongest. Obviously, I'm the strongest. Come on. Can I please spin for me, big... You pretend to be someone else, and you're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to wait after everybody because you pretend to be someone else. Is the wheel... I already answered that one, sorry. So as days go on, we will gradually add more series to the wheel as I watch more series, as I finish more series. and as I just have more time to add stuff. What's the most underrated anime I have seen? I don't rate anything. So like, what's a series that you want my opinion on? What's a series you want my opinion on? You can't be like this, please. Okay, so Cash, now you're getting timed out. Now you're getting timed out for being weird. Come back in 5 minutes. Is Golden Time good? Mixed opinions. Mixed opinions. I did put it on the wheel. I did enjoy it for the most part, but I have complaints. Am I late? You're not too late. We've only been live for about like 15, 20 minutes or something. What's the amount of anime episodes I watch in a day? On average, 0 to 3. Typically no more than an hour. Bro, please, I want a spin. I thought I gave you a spin, but okay, one more spin for you. MC, who people think is an antagonist? Light, probably, I imagine. And, okay, so, name I can't read. I know you said your name already. You got Grand Crest War. Which is pretty decent. It's a good, like, adventure, fantasy, battle shonen. Nightwing Beta, he's on the PC. What are you talking about? I'm sorry. Like, half the chat has me so confused. I'm sorry. Like, half a chat is talking to someone else. I'm just so confused. Your turn. Okay, Nightwing, you can get a spin. Of course you can get a spin. So your result is going to be... Okay, hang on. Akamega Kill. I feel like we're getting a lot of repeats. Considering how many series are on this wheel. Have I watched the Nautical of the Valley of the Wind? I have no idea what that is. We are chatting in between. Yeah, so I got confused there. When you guys are talking to each other, I'm just reading all the messages, and I realize you guys are talking to each other. I got lost for a minute. He means when I mentioned your phone battery. My phone battery is fine. My phone battery is good. I am too sleepy, bro. See you again. Okay, good night, man. Have a good night's sleep. Mushoku Tensei, I couldn't do it. I dropped it. I couldn't deal with Rudius. Is there a Twitch tomorrow? Yes, there will be a Twitch stream tomorrow. There won't be a Twitch stream Thursday through Saturday, though. We have a lot going on this week. What is the best anime I watched till now? I don't have a favorite. That's impossible. By Studio Ghibli. Studio Ghibli made Valley of the Wind. I haven't seen it. How is Invincible for you so far? I mean, I have 2 episodes left. I enjoy most of it. It's a pretty good series. It's not like my favorite thing, but I enjoy it. I can say like I will keep watching it. Why couldn't I finish Mushoku Tensei? It's really great. So here's the thing. It doesn't matter if the side cast is great, if the story is good, if the animation is good, if all the things are good. I couldn't deal with Rudius. I can't deal with a creepy pedophile. I'm sorry. That's a line for me. Best animes to fix the mental trauma I experienced from One Punch Man Season 3. Look, it was bad, but it wasn't traumatic bad. Get over it. Come on. How far along in a process? Wait, what? How's Moving Castle or Ponyo? I would say Ponyo. Mark reminds me of Gohan. I think he's inspired by him a little bit. I don't see Mark being like Gohan. No, I don't see Mark being like Gohan. Ask YouTube if... No, I'm not going to read that. Most dark anime I've seen, it was a magical girl series it's a name I can't remember. It was quite abusive and violent and really quite graphic. Way worse than like Madoka Magica. I don't know why good series just throw everything with the fan service like Mushoku Tensei. Yeah, I can deal with fan service sometimes to some extent. Sometimes. I can't deal with all of it. I have a line. What is my favorite editorial category of anime? So we're talking like genres, then slice of life. Cozy stuff is the top. Both are hybrids and the dads are fully aliens and like that. So just because they have like they're half, human, half alien, Yeah, Gohan is also half human, half Saiyan, but personality-wise, behavior-wise, I don't think Mark is much like Gohan. I mean, maybe in some ways, but I don't really see him as being like Gohan. Do I think Emu is gonna kill Saturn? How far into the series are you? Is there an anime that can give you trauma? Not really, no. Is Toradora the top of my romance list? Actually, I think Toradora is pretty bad. I think it's average at best. Maybe that's a bit harsh. It's mid. It's very mid. Toradora is a childish, immature, abusive, reckless. I don't like that approach to romance at all. It's fine, but there's so much better. Do I think Goku could have beaten Patrick's house? I don't know this reference. Can I comment again? Thank you very much for being such a nice person. I'm not very nice. Both are hybrids. Not you exactly, but in general give people trauma. I mean, here's the thing. If an anime traumatizes you, I guess it depends on your personal sensitivity, your history. Like some people who experience trauma, watching it on screen can make things worse. So there's that. I have not seen Sonda. Do I think DC hate Shazam? I didn't like Shazam that much. I didn't like Shazam that much. People who watch anime are not weird. They're just people who watch anime that are weird. I would agree. Watching anime does not make you weird. Also depends how we define weird, because like technically everybody's weird. What does Black Holin do? I don't know what that is. Can I pronounce? Nope, I can't even read that. Is that Russian or something? So you finished One Piece? No, you didn't. So here's the thing: if you finished One Piece, if you're up to date on One Piece, then you already know. If you're up to date on One Piece, then you already know the answer to that question, Michael. So you're clearly not up to date, or you're just asking me if I'm up to date. You're probably one of the most beautiful. Kashi? Can you like chill? Can you chill? Is there an anime where you would like to be the MC? No. I mean, if you mean me be somebody else, then no. I do not want to be somebody else. If you mean, like, take their place, campfire cooking, probably. Russian uses the Cyrillic alphabet, that uses a Latin. I'm not familiar with either alphabet system. For a second, I thought you were talking to me when you said Michael. No, different Michael. Do I ever cry while watching anime? Very rarely. Like, have I? Yes. It's been a hot minute since I have. It doesn't happen. It's been months. Let's just say it's been months, to say the least. So, only cried to Silent. So Silent Voice is sad. Silent Voice definitely hits. I don't remember if I cried to it. Kashi, you really need to chill. Like, stop it. What do I think about Clavicular getting frame mogged by Asu frat leader? I actually have no idea at all what you are talking about. Do I ever cry while watching anime? I already answered that one. Latin alphabet uses the one in English uses. Okay. Again, I'm not familiar with Latin. I'm not familiar with, like, I don't know. I only speak English. That's the only thing I got. What anime that made you cry the most, though? I have no idea. So, like, I've been watching anime for 30 years. So, like, I genuinely don't know. I'm just going to say Kizuna. Because, like, I don't know. That's my guess. What's my take on how humans got here? You mean, got here. Evolution. Like, we didn't get here. We evolved. It's not like a human came from space. Toph or Aang? I prefer Toph. I do prefer Toph. Is that? I guess that's. Is that Russian? I can't look. Bean Lord. I can't read any of that. Like, what do you want me to say? Toph or Azula? Still Toph. How you doing, Anya? People say stuff came to Earth on asteroids. So, like, here's the thing. I agree with that statement. So I'm not. Here's the thing. I'm not saying humans came here on asteroids, but if you mean the organic material, like the single-celled organisms, were deposits on asteroids that collided with Earth, okay, then sure. But I mean, we didn't like spawn in here. We didn't come from somewhere else. We evolved here on this planet. Is what I'm trying to say. My opinion on nothing. I don't have an opinion on nothing. Asta, Yuji, who talks loud? Asta's definitely louder than Yuji. This better be the last time we get Battle of Gods arc. This is the third time. Yes, it is. It is getting a bit tiring, isn't it? That's one of the reasons I'm not overly excited for it. It's because like we've gotten this twice already. Which character laughs the loudest? I don't know. Luffy maybe. Slovenian? Then why are you talking? Guys, I know English. If you're talking in a different language, I'm not going to read it. I can't respond to you. What do you want me to do with that? Like, really, what do you want me to say? Are you a beef export? Okay. I'm just going to start ignoring you, Bean, dude. Sukuna and Gojo, who is my favorite? Sukuna. Opinion on lag BTQ? Is this like a new version? Is this like someone who's like experimenting with their sexuality but like experiences lag? I'm confused. There's a spider on my ceiling. No, there isn't, and I'm also not afraid of spiders. I'll recommend a romance series. Okay, let's spin the wheel and we'll see if you get a romance series. Let's see what you get. What's my opinion on Danganronpa? I think it's pretty good. I only saw the first season though. And you got... Well, Darker Than Black isn't exactly a romance series. Let's try that again. Darker Than Black is not a romance series. I need manhwa, I don't read any manhwa, so I can't really help there. I identify as lag. Okay, I also identify as lag. Hack Sign is also not a romance. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna pick something from here. I'll go with what's a romance on the wheel? I'll go with oh, you know what? Fruits Basket. You got Fruits Basket. Didn't we flirt last week at the YMCA? I don't go to the YMCA. What do I think about Dark Moon? I haven't seen Dark Moon. Something good? Fruits Basket is good. Nice artwork. Did I paint it myself? You know I did. I did not paint it myself. Danganronpa has 4 visual novel games, and if you play it, the story becomes much more better. I've heard good things, but I've seen visuals for the games. They're not really my thing, and they also don't really fit the genre of games that I stream either. What is my opinion on Darling in the Franxx? I dropped it immediately. I don't like it. Tell YouTube to read Chain Soldier manga. Okay, so someone in the YouTube chat was looking for a manga, so Chain Soldier was just recommended. What about me says Jamaican, Being Lord? What about me says Jamaican? Because I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't think you guys are very good with ethnicities, are you? What is my absolute favorite? I don't have an absolute favorite. I just watch a show, I like it, I finish it. If I don't like it, I drop it and I move on. I don't keep a list of sorts. Who do I think can beat Sung Jin Woo? Me, obviously. Obviously, I can. Are you from the North Sentinel Island? Clearly, yes. What is wrong with chat today? First of all, it's not getting nearly as much views as we normally get. Also, like, what is wrong with you guys? Have I seen Gintama? I tried to. I dropped it. I dropped it. Not my style of comedy, but I also don't really watch much comedy. Gintama's kind of... Yeah. It's not for me. What is my opinion on pair drops? I'm so confused by what is going on with chat today. Like, half you guys make no sense. Did I feel any post-anime depression? Not a single time, not once. There has never been an instance at all where I had post-anime depression. I finish a series, I move on to the next thing right away. Like, literally, the second I finish a series, I'm on to the next thing. Have I tried mac and cheese? With a side... What's wrong? Okay, I'm ignoring you. Which character would be bad at saving money? Probably bad at saving money. I imagine a few characters from Gachakuta would probably be bad because most of them are pretty poor. Yeah, I'd say most of the Gachakuta cast. I heard the jokes from Min and Gintama. It's not funny for me. Like, I have a specific kind of humor and Gintama doesn't match it. Would I rather eat a rat or a cockroach? I'd rather not eat either, to be honest. Honestly, I've had cockroach. It doesn't taste very good. Rat? Probably not. I don't think I need a rat. What is post-anime depression? It is pretty much that empty feeling you experience, that some people experience when they finish a series. Usually a series that was very enjoyable and fulfilling, and also usually a longer series because people get more invested in it. So when it ends, they have like this empty feeling. Do I fish for old paintings? No, I get them made and get them signed right after. What is your favorite filler episode of an anime? I don't know. I don't know. So like, I don't know what my favorite filler is, because again, that would be hundreds of fillers. Like that would be actually thousands of fillers, because just across like Dragon Ball, Bleach, One Piece, Naruto, just across those series, that's hundreds and hundreds of filler episodes. So it's like One Piece and Naruto? Wait, what's like One Piece and Naruto? So like, oh, you mean post-anime depression? I mean, not really. You could experience post-anime depression once you finish those. What is my favorite OST? Might be Masterful Cat. Probably Masterful Cat. I heard the jokes from Min and Gintama. What anime ability would help a lot at school? Probably... you know what? I would probably say perfect recall. So just like you can recall everything. What is my favorite element from the periodic table apart from oxygen? I wouldn't pick oxygen anyway. What would be my favorite element? Maybe like... either uranium or gold. How many times have I blinked left towards the puppy cat? What are you talking about? What puppy cat? Favorite pecs position. I have no idea what you're saying. Guys, can you just talk normally so I can understand what chat is trying to say? Favorite filler episode? What's the least amount of time I dropped a series? I've dropped a series in less than 5 minutes. I have dropped multiple series in less than like 10 minutes. So, yeah, there's that. I think some I've even dropped in like probably the first minute or two. What's my favorite power system, Nen or Alchemy? And how much longer do I think One Piece will run for? Probably less than a decade, but not substantially less. So like under 10 years. Do I prefer DC or AC power systems? Maybe AC? Maybe AC. What is the Newton's first law of motion? Indubitably, suitability to garnish the comprehension of such a discussion. What could have possibly been bad to drop in a minute? Usually something that's excessive fan service or like R-wordy. So like something that's very, sometimes it's just too graphic. What are your thoughts on Steins Gate? I can't get into it. I can't get into it at all. Dropped it repeatedly. Do I like... Okay, I'm gonna have to start banning people. I know that I'm gonna have to start banning people because like, what the hell? Can you please behave? Chat, if you keep talking like this, I'm gonna have to start getting rid of you because what the hell? I can't. What do I think of Boruto? I think the anime was pretty bad, but I also know the anime is not the same as the manga. The Boruto anime is not the same as the manga. It's a very different thing as it stands right now. Bunny Girl Senpai, again, I dropped that too. I dropped it right away. I couldn't. Sorry about the super late response on Gmail. Oh, damn. Sam, you were the winner of the... Hang on. Do I have it here? Hang on. Hang on. Sam, are you the winner of this? Was this you? I still have it. Have I watched Dawn to Dawn? I have. I watched the first season before I dropped it. There's a big helicopter outside your house. You're under arrest. Okay, so Sam, we can arrange to have it shipped to you, but you're gonna have to wait a little bit because the shipping fees are disgusting. There was someone else who won a prize that lives like in the same kind of general area as you. The shipping fee for this toy is going to cost me like $150, $200 to send this to you. And I can't afford that right now. I'm about $3,000 in the hole. I'm at negative $3,000 right now. So I will save this toy for you. I will still send it to you. I'm not getting rid of it, okay? So it's still yours. But I need to take care of that first. Yeah, the shipping fees are disgusting. The shipping fees are disgusting. What's the Fire Force? Fire Force is required to stretch a wire of a cross-section. Okay. My fastest drop was you and I are polar opposites. I haven't seen it yet. I can wait as long as you... Okay, so I promise you, your prize is safe. It's not going anywhere. I just don't have the shipping money right now. What anime gadget would I want? You know what? Just for the jokes. Wait, can I have a Pit Boy? Can I have a Pit Boy? I know that's not like an anime. Or maybe like Inspector Gadget. Can I go Gadget? Can I do the go Gadget thing? Angel Beats or Angel Next Door? Angel Next Door. Of every type of Yu-Gi-Oh card, what's my favorite of each? Spell, Monster, Trap, Monster, Dark Paladin, Magic. I'll just say Pot of Greed. Lets me draw 2 cards. Trap card. What's my favorite trap card? I used to be a trolley boy. I love screwing with people. So like a Magic Cylinder, Mirror Force. Yeah, maybe something trolley like that. What show name have I said the most? Probably One Piece or Naruto. What is your favorite video game? Probably Mass Effect 2 or Halo 2 or 3. What are the parts of speech? I don't know what you're talking about. How are you doing? We're doing pretty good. We're not doing too bad. How you doing aesthetic? Do I like... Okay, that's more troll stuff. How you doing, Aussie? Welcome in. My favorite video game is Expedition 33. It's a good game. It is a good game. I still need to finish it. Can I ask you a question? That's literally what this stream is about, mostly. So what are the usual stream things, just to make sure, since I have been busy for a while? The streams... Okay, so here's how it's working. Twitch streams are 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. Except for not this week, because this week I'm moving. I have a lot of things going on. We'll be live again tomorrow. So yeah, we'll have a Twitch stream in the morning. YouTube and TikTok streams are kind of... they kind of depend on my availabilities. And for some reason, YouTube is not showing my content anymore. Like literally after Christmas, my content just doesn't get anything. It just stopped getting views. Even now, we only have 20 people in the chat. Normally we have 80, 100. So like YouTube, for some reason, I don't know what's going on there. So I pretty much deprioritized it until, as long as it's doing that. So pretty much we stream every single day whenever I have time. It's whenever I have time. I finished Black Clover, very nice. What skills would I have in a fantasy based on my skills in real life? Probably, I'd probably be like a endurance, intelligence build. So like, cooking skills, survival skills, like general knowledge, and then like, I can take a hit. What is my ethnicity? I am a huge mix. I am a huge mix of Europe. What is the smallest unit of... Again, more weird stuff. If I could give one piece of advice to everyone in the world, I don't think people would listen to it. It'd be like, can you stop hating each other for no reason at all? If two parallel lines are at... Okay, can we stop with that? Come on. The anime you recommended with the scroll were good though. I didn't like. You didn't like Fruits Basket. Okay, that's. I mean, people like different stuff. I thought it was really good. No, the Hokage don't kill Orochimaru. Spoiler warning for the end of Naruto, Boruto. No, Orochimaru is alive and kicking. What is the radius of a black hole? Event Horizon called. What are your thoughts on Monogatari series? I dropped it right away. I think I got through one episode, maybe 1.5. You've been breathing for 34 years. Can you please teach me how to breathe? No, I don't. I don't actually. I don't inhale oxygen. Did someone really name themselves after me and then just add hater to it? Okay. So does the Hokage kill Orochimaru in the Jonin? No, Orochimaru is alive. And why can't we go faster than the speed of light? Because nothing can exceed the speed of light. It would take infinite energy. It would take infinite energy to reach the speed of light. He inhales hydrogen. Actually, I inhale I inhale the evaporated gases of the tears of my enemies. Can I give the most realistic anime I know no powers or something? The most realistic anime that I could think of is probably something like what's the most like a basic high school romance? Like something like, well, even My Love Story isn't exactly super realistic because like the kid runs into a burning building and saves people. Actually, you know what? There's some pretty freakishly big high school kids. So you know what? Yeah, I'll say My Love Story. You are in the top 5 people with no haters. There's people who hate me, I promise you. What is the ever watched That Time I Was Reborn as a Slime? Yes, I've seen it a few times. I think most seasons are pretty good. Which is the work of Corpus Callosum? Which character is smarter than they act? Is smarter than they act? I mean, Aya Nikoji puts on a mask for sure. I would say who's smarter than they act? I think Here's the thing with someone like Bulma. Because Bulma, we see her do incredible things. Like, she doesn't hide the fact she's a genius. But I think because of how much Bulma fools around, like, you know, complains and, like, gets herself in trouble, we forget just how brilliant she is. Like, she's not hiding it. She's not doing it the same way that, she doesn't do... Oh, you know, Johan's another good one. Could I have another scroll? Absolutely, you could. So, Ozzy, this spin is for you. We're back for another spin. How you doing, Mark? So Ozzy gets this one. Ozzy, your spin is going to be Twin Star Exorcist. And Mark, this one is for you. What is the radius of black hole? Aya Nikoji is one of the most hated characters in the debate fandom? I don't know. Black Lagoon. Okay, that's another pretty good one. So, like, as for hate in the fan... I don't get involved in the toxic debates of, oh, these characters are better than these characters. What a waste of time. So much drama for nothing. I would not want a Devil Fruit. I would choose to not have one like the red-haired pirates. Have I ever watched ReZero? I have. I think it's really good. The first season is the best one. Oh, you've seen it already? Okay, I'll respin it. I'll respin it for you, Mark. Anime equals cartoon? I pretty much agree. I pretty much agree. What's the theme of it? Theme of what? Forgot what I gave you. Jormungand. You probably haven't seen Jormungand. Ozzy, what did I give you? I already forgot. Watching Wano arc. I hate Momonosuke, but kid cries too much. Okay. Momonosuke is literally a child that spoiler warning for Wano. Spoiler warning for Twin Star Exorcist. It's a battle shonen. It's a fantasy battle shonen. Momonosuke had his mother murdered and his father murdered. He was sent forward in time, so into a world he doesn't know where he is. He ate a mysterious fruit that turned him into a dragon, giving him powers he can't control. And his country is at war, being enslaved. His people are suffering. He doesn't know what to do. Like, the kid is going through way too much. I'm sorry, but if you were Momonosuke, you'd be crying like a little... I'm just saying. What's an estimate of when I'll watch JoJo's Part 5, 6, 7? It's going to be a while. You're looking at least like over a month. Isn't Jormungand the world's serpent from Norse mythos? I don't know. Jormungand in this case is a series about like gun smugglers and like war and like that kind of stuff. Do I watch JJK? I do. Do I enjoy ReZero or Konosuba more? Oh, I enjoy ReZero more than Konosuba. Who do I think is the strongest anime character? They simply do not exist. There is no such thing. 1000% I'd cry, but they made the crying too rage baity. So I understand like getting frustrated with the crying, like it's okay, but like I think we need to show some level of patience and empathy. If you find it annoying, you find it annoying. Like there's times where I find it annoying when characters cry too. So it's not like I don't get it. Just let's try and have a bit more patience for the children. Do I watch anime dubbed or subbed? Both. Are you American? I am not. Write a graphic novel right now. Been working on it for a long time. It's pretty cool. Can't say much. You have to go ahead. Keep it good to know that you're writing a story. Which character pretends to be in control but actually isn't? Pretends to be controlled but actually isn't. You know what? Maybe Kaiba. You know what? Kaiba Akihiko. What do I mean? They don't exist. So I'm gonna put my usual sassy rudeness aside. Usually I insult power scaling like it's the worst thing in the world because I think it's absolutely, I think it's a complete bunch of jargon nonsense. But putting all of that aside to actually answer your comment, there are multiple characters who are literally scaled to be infinitely powerful. They can literally do anything and everything. So there is no strongest. It's whoever the author, like it would depend on the circumstances and whoever the author decides to win. Have I seen? No, I don't look at leaks. I do not look at leaks ever. Are you a mighty British? I technically have a bit of Wales in me, just a little bit of Wales. What are the flaws in Fire Force Season 2, Season 3, Part 1? I would say the pacing is pretty bad. I'd say the fan service is worse in those parts. I find the overall, like, content, just wasn't that good. Like, the fights weren't as good. Like, everything about it wasn't as fun. Pick one to be removed, power scaling or fan service. Ooh, because I hate fan service too. But you know what? I'm going to pick power scaling. Can Jimbei be my Jimbei? Yes, he can. He absolutely could. I don't know, for the treadmill, you keep asking, man. It's not coming back. Is there any shows I would consider bad but you still enjoy for whatever particular reason? That I consider bad but still enjoy. So, like, it depends how far we push the term bad. So, like, what about heavily flawed? Like Seven Deadly Sins. I still enjoy Seven Deadly Sins. It is heavily flawed. Like, I gotta be honest about it. What was the most enjoyable anime I've ever seen? I don't have a favorite. I have seen nearly 1,000 shows. I cannot pick one. Should I start The Legend of Korra? So, like, I did not enjoy Legend of Korra, but, like, I wouldn't say you shouldn't try it. Because I do love the Avatar franchise. I do think it's worth getting into. It wasn't, for me personally. Who is my favorite One Piece character? I don't have one. I just end up saying Rayleigh just because I got tired of saying nobody. I'm not good at picking favorites. Kuroko no Basket, I've seen multiple times. I think it's really good. Why do I think JJK is so popular? Because of animation, complexity, story, gojo. So, when it comes to JJK, I think it falls into, like, that mainstream battle shonen archetype, which tends to do pretty well. So, it's got great fight scenes. It has a reasonably interesting side cast. It has that level, like, I'm not saying every battle show needs a level of dark edginess. They're not afraid to kill characters off. Like, a lot of bigger shows sometimes suffer because they're, like, afraid to kill characters off. JJK doesn't hold back with that. So they do a lot of things really well. Like the soundtrack is good, the animation is good, the fight scenes are good. They kind of nail most of the staples. They nail most of the staples for the typical successful battle shonen. What's the wheel for? Anime recommendations for those who want it. What are your thoughts on the same animation company for One Punch Man is about to do JJK? I mean, what do you mean about to? Well, JJK is ongoing right now, and it's doing pretty well. Have I seen Made in Abyss? I've only seen one episode so far. I'll be leaving now, but just to clarify, you'll update me about the figure. So do keep in touch. I do have your email saved. But yes, I'm going to talk to my cousin about the company potentially paying for the delivery fees. If not, it's going to take me some time to actually save the money to pay for it. But yes, I will hold on to it. I know, but they are changing it for season 4. Okay, well that's. I guess we'll see how that goes. You got Ice Guy. You got Ice Guy, cute coworker in there. Yes, the Ice Guy and his cool female colleague is on the list. One Punch Man deserves Demon Slayer level animation because the manga art is legendary. I have seen snippets of the manga art for One Punch Man, and it does look pretty good. Cora, well, should I watch it first, then could I rant about it? So, if you're talking about Avatar as a whole, you would start with Avatar The Last Airbender, and Korra would come second. So, if you've seen The Last Airbender, I'd say go ahead and try it. Okay, cool, and don't worry about getting to me quick, just send it whenever I can. Not a problem, point is, your toy is saved, it's yours, you're good. I don't read the JJK manga, so don't spoil it. Midori is peak, good to know. Are there any good workplace comedy animes? Depends on your kind of comedy. I would say... Love is Hard. What about Love is Hard for an Otaku? Like, it's not great. It's decent. It's decent. It's fine. Like, I was able to get through it. I have seen Legend of Aang, and I loved it. So, I think Aang was better than Korra. Personally. Have I heard about Blue Lock getting a live action? Indeed, I have. I'm not sure if I'm going to watch it yet, but I have heard about it. What would I put in a 1v1? Me versus a buffet. The ultimate 1v1 is me versus a buffet, an all-you-can-eat buffet. The biggest fight in One Punch Man's manga is peak art. If we get heavenly animation for decent animation, it'll still be amazing. So, like, don't tell me what that peak fight is, because I don't know anything beyond what we've gotten so far. Have I watched TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Of course I have. I haven't seen the live action for it, but I've seen the cartoons growing up. Megami only lived because of the plot, says the Power Scaler. Atla overrated. I disagree. I think it's a masterpiece. You're okay. Have I watched Heavenly Delusion? I have not seen Heavenly Delusion. Have I drank enough water? I think I've had enough, but I can get more if I need to. Would I rather speak to someone that keeps spoiling or talk to someone who only talks about power scaling? Assuming I have to talk to one of these people, I would take the spoiler person. Because to me, spoilers won't stop me from enjoying a series. It would be annoying, but I'd rather deal with spoilers than power scalers. When going to a buffet, what's my go-to for first? So I am the experimentalist. I go to a buffet, I order everything on the menu. And if it's a self-serve, then I get like samples of every single thing on that they have. And then I narrow down what I like the most of. And then I'll choose like the things that I would say for dessert. I'd start with the proteins, go through the carbs, and then whatever's left at the end, I'll finish with like the ice cream or something. My wife's father-in-law is also her husband's father-in-law. Okay. Iroh or Toph? I will go with Iroh, but I am a big Toph fan. Heavenly Delusion is kind of great in my opinion. You should watch it. My watch list is currently full. Who's more annoying? People who keep talking about... power scalers or talk about what's objectively better? Still, power scalers are worse. What do I think of my drawing Inumaki for my profile? I actually can't see your drawing. Like, I actually cannot see it. The display pictures are too small for me to see. Looking great. Well, thank you, Arian or Ariane. Can I say hi, Christian? Hi, Christian. I don't have a wife, so good thing. Good thing I don't have a wife there. I am not choosing between Iroh and Toph. It's like choosing a favorite eye. I mean, fair enough. I mean, my right eye is probably a bit better than my left, but fair enough. I also hate picking favorites. I think it's really good. It's a peak strat. Thank you. What do I think of my drawing of Inumaki? I already read that one. Sorry. How you doing, Neon? What's good? Well, I know my food. When it comes to buffets, I know my food. But the thing is, if I'm going to a buffet that I already know, then my strategy changes. I can skip the first phase. I could skip the first phase of trying everything on the menu if I already know what's good. When Earth revolves, it makes my day. Indeed, it does. Favorite Spider-Man? Probably. Okay, let me clarify. For talking favorite Spider-Man, are we talking movie or are we talking actor? Did you know that you can breathe in a swimming pool, but only when the swimming pool is empty? I mean, you can try. You can breathe in the water. You just you would drown. Can I say bees? I just did. I only eat meat and dessert in buffets. I mean, you could do that if that's how you like to do it. Also depends what the buffet has. Favorite element from Airbender? I'm probably an air guy, I think. My TikTok tweaked bad. That's no problem. A favorite category of what? Favorite like genre? Slice of life. Oh, okay. So my favorite Spider-Man actor. Okay, then I'm a Tobey guy. I'm a Tobey guy. I like Andrew. I like Tom. If I have to pick a Spider-Man, my favorite was Tobey. What are your thoughts on No Game, No Life? Like, the games were fun, but the brother-sister dynamic was just weird. What are your thoughts on... Wait, one last, can I say clack? I guess. I'm sorry, I'm not a Rizzler. I'm not into rizzing anybody. Can I get a romance anime recommendation? Okay, so I will spin the wheel and see if you get a romance. If you don't, I'll just pick something that I think is good. So, let's see if it's a romance. I mean, Spy Family, I'm just saying, Spy Family technically has some romance in it. I'm just saying. I've been really enjoying the videos and lives, thank you. I really appreciate what you are doing, so I have to ask, who is the most powerful character in anime? It simply does not exist. May I have a recommendation? Absolutely you can, lovely. I'll spin the wheel for you right now. You already watched it? Okay, so I'm spinning for Lovely right now, and then Bertel, I'll just respin it for you after that. So Lovely got Black Lagoon. And then it's Bertel's turn, and then after Bertel, it'll be Lily. Do I like Pacific Rim? I do like Pacific Rim. I know I say I don't normally like mecha series. Pacific Rim is good. I actually saw that in theaters. Okay, you got Ponyo. You got a movie. So there you go. That's a good movie. And now it's back to Lily's turn. Have you seen Ponyo? It's good. It's good. Can I please say Pole? I don't know what that is, but okay. Lily gets Shaman King. You can watch the original or the remake. Both are good. Both are good. I could be an air nomad if I'm a vegetarian too. Well, I'm definitely not a vegetarian. I'm definitely not a vegetarian. Facts. Pacific Rim Black is good too. Pacific Rim the Black. Is that the Pacific Rim 2? Because I enjoyed Pacific Rim 2, but I enjoyed the first one more. Do I like Deadpool? I mean, yes, but I've only seen the first one. So I eat a lot of spices in my food, so I am probably a firebend. Okay. Have I watched Orient? I have not. You already watched that too? It's okay, Berto. We'll spin it again. What do I think about the animation for Garo when he was going down the hill? I was fine with it. I mean, I know it was bad, but oh, you got More Than a Married Couple, which you probably saw as well. But let me know if you've seen it. The anime, it's kind of hard to like bother me with animation, to be honest. Sorry to beg, but can I say tick? What the hell? What are you guys asking me to say? Have I watched Severance? I haven't. I made jasmine tea today. I mean, I like jasmine tea. I like all tea, pretty much. You saw Married Couple 7 times? Jeez, my goodness. Okay, here's another one then. I'm an airbender because I breathe and exhale air. Yes, you are. Okay, oh my god. Silent voice. You probably saw that. You probably saw Silent Voice. Most people have seen Silent Voice. Of all the of all the isekais, which one do I think the game would actually be kind of fun to play? Log Horizon or Shangri-La Frontier. How you doing, Poop Cake? Man's dedicated? Yeah, dude, 7 times through is a lot. That's a lot. Okay, my goodness. If this spin does not give you something you haven't seen, I will name stuff until you find something. Shangri-La Frontier. Okay, that's another mainstream one. Okay. I mean, it's a good one. Excuse me for my language. People could be fart benders too, I guess. I mean, that's more of an airbender. Do you have... You love SLF? Awesome. Poop Cake, we pretty much just talked about a whole bunch of anime, pretty much just ask him what he likes. So, like, we can talk about anything. It doesn't have to only be about what I like. We could talk about stuff that you're looking forward to. It could be about what are your thoughts on how a particular story was written, the approach they took, the pacing of it. Could things have been done better? There's so many different ways we could talk about anime. Can I possibly get another scroll just because I like watching more than just one anime? Okay, that's fine. We can get one more. Rate The Angel Next Door. I think it's like a solid 9+, 9.5. Thank you, Poop Cakes. And Aussie, you got Future Diaries. You got Future Diaries. That's an interesting one. If I could pick a bending from Avatar, probably Wind. Probably Wind. Day 2 of recommending Arcane. It's going to be a while till I see Arcane. What is the most overrated arc in One Piece? So here's the thing. I'm going to change the question. I'm going to change the question because I don't look at ratings. If you were to ask me what is my least favorite arc in One Piece, it would probably be Long Ring Long Land. Now, if I had to pick a full arc, because Long Ring Long Land is kind of short, I'd probably say Fishman Island. Please say thank you. Thank you. Can I get a scroll? Of course you can. So Kage, this scroll is for you. Am I excited for Doom Avengers? I need to catch up before the movie comes out. So Kage, you get Anohana. I hope you like crying. Have I seen the G8 filler? I have seen every episode of One Piece, every movie, every crossover, everything. So yes, I have. It ain't on Crunchyroll Prime or Netflix? Oh, damn. Are you open to using sites that are not paid? How you doing, Uski? What's good? Do I remember Pat... Give me a recommendation of a romance. Okay, so we're going to spin the wheel. And for Mono, this is for you. If it's not a romance, I'll just pick a romance. So you get... Skip and Loafer, which is a romance. It's pretty, it's decent. It's a cozy high school romance. I think Armin and Annie's romance was forced, not written well. What do I think? Armin and Annie wasn't super into it, honestly. Do I know what tick in the fit is? No, I don't. I might add to my list. So Skip and Loafer is... It's not my favorite series, but I did overall enjoy it. It's cozy. It's just like something to watch on the side. It's not like it's not the highlight of my week. Can I get a wheel too? Of course you can. Ultra Stink. So that one, we'll roll that one. Cinemod Shutdown. What's the theme of Anohana? It is a romance slice of life, but it's a sad one. It's a sad one. So you got Full Metal Panic, not Full Metal, because you got Full Metal Panic, which is like like an action. It's like a mecha action with a little bit of romance, a little bit. Do I know Textify? I don't. What's the wheel? It is a wheel full of anime recommendations. YouTube chat can't see it, unfortunately. I'm sorry. I don't have the add-ons for it yet. But I have a wheel full of series that I recommend to people. You need another spin, Bertel? I mean, okay, I guess. I am open to use non-pay. Just tell me where I go. So if you go to my Discord and go to the frequently asked questions and scroll down, I have a bunch of sites. So we never learn Bokuben. for Bertil. That is another like high school-ish. I forgot if it's like high school or college, but it's another like school romance series. Have I heard about Grab the... Okay, I'm ignoring that. Favorite anime about politics. Okay, so hear me out. Hear me out on this. Log Horizon. Because Log Horizon is a shonen isekai where people are trapped in a video game, but it takes a very different approach to something like SAO, where since people are trapped in Log Horizon, they actually go about building an economy and a functioning society to allow people to thrive. And that involves a lot of politics. So that's actually my pick. I use Kodi and then turn on unknown sources. I mean, that's fine too. You watch that too? Okay, so we'll spin again. Oh my goodness. Can I recommend a good anime to watch? So first is for Bertil, and the next one will be for Poop Cakes. Okay, so Bertil, you get... I may be a guild receptionist, but I'll solo any boss to clock out on time. I bet you haven't seen that one. I bet you haven't seen that one. Okay, and then... who was the next one? Okay, so Poop Cakes, you got Days. So Days is another... we got this earlier. It is a cozier soccer anime. So it's not like... It's like the opposite of Blue Lock. It's very low-key. Favorite Straw Hat member is going to be Zoro. What are your thoughts on how Kenjaku is Choso's dad and is Yuji's mom? What? Did I miss something there? What's the anime name? I got Days. Days. It's a cozy soccer anime. I don't think it's as good as like Awashi, but it's like if you want a sports anime that's a little bit more laid back, then I think it's fine. Yeah. I think it's decent, and it's only one season. It actually got canceled after one season. I don't think it's getting a season 2. What's your favorite Straw Hat member? I already said it was Zoro. If someone wants a nice soccer anime, Captain Tsubasa. So Captain Tsubasa I still need to watch. I'd go with Awashi, because I can definitely recommend Awashi. You got reincarnated as a samurai. I haven't seen it. I know you haven't seen Needless. I haven't. It's really weird, and it's not a spoiler, but you know they brothers, right? Yes, that I do know. Where's the last time I cried watching anime? It's been a long time. It's been months. It's been a very long time. I don't know what NOCB is. I don't know what that is. Do I know the Anime Shield Hero? Yes, I'm up to date on it. Down D Stairs, Con D Oriano, Ask D Question, 8D Arm. I'm with Down D Stairs. I'm going to team Down D Stairs. Do I know? I already said I don't know what that is. Is Slime the best anime with a questionable name? I don't think it's like the best anime, but with a questionable name, I think it's definitely among the better ones in that circumstance. Is Days just like Inazuma? I haven't seen Inazuma 11, but from what I have seen from Inazuma 11, Inazuma 11 seems to be a much more serious show. Days is like... so to give you an idea what Days is, you have this kid who's introduced to soccer. He's a very small build kid. He's not... He's much smaller than the other players, but he falls in love with the sport despite not being that good. But his tenacity and effort earn him the respect and the admiration of the other players on the team. And that there's also some backstory I can't really talk about, but like it's kind of like an uplifting casual soccer series. Kenjaku took over Choso. Can you not talk about spoilers of JJK though? Like I'm up to date on the anime. I've seen all the episodes. Just don't tell me anything about what comes after that. You're gonna watch it tomorrow. I hope you enjoy it. If you don't, it's okay. Like I know that's not gonna be everyone's favorite thing. I know most people are gonna prefer other soccer series over Days. Most people don't even know that one. It's not in the manga? Oh. Okay, good to know. If you were offered, could I do a voiceover for the Ghost Story? No, I would not be a voice actor. Because I wouldn't be good at it. I would not be a voice actor. I'd be terrible at the job, and I don't want to ruin a good character. You're going to stay on the stream. It's so funny. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, there is no JJK this week, but that's not a big deal. There's plenty of other series to watch. I also enjoy sports anime quite a bit, surprisingly. Akame Kill, I am up to date. Up to date. I finished it. I think it's pretty good. And do you prefer the manga or the anime ending? Who's that Pokemon? Hang on. 1 second. Where is it? It's Gengar. I'm in the middle of packing, so I had my Gengar ramen bowl out. Your voice is good in my opinion, but I can't do voice acting. Just being able to. You might just like the sound of my voice, but if in that case, thank you. But I would not be a good voice actor. It's Pikachu. I want to get 1,000 likes in once, but my finger slipped at 4 times. It's okay. I prefer the anime way more than the manga. The death just makes so memorable. So yeah, the manga does have a different ending. I'm aware of what it is. I've never actually read through it myself. But I had a good time with the Akame Kill ending. Do I think Iruka Imuno was never around to think Naruto would become a villain? Oh, so if Iruka wasn't around, would Naruto have been a villain? Here's the thing. Let's say that Naruto left the village. Let's just say he did, right? He's dead. He's dead. Because why is Naruto safe at all? Because he's protected by the village. He always had someone around him. If he is rogue, outside, by himself, either the Leaf Village is going to hunt him down because he has the 9 tails in him and that makes him dangerous, or the Akatsuki get him, or someone else kills him. Never knew SNL guy would be an otaku. Thank God I've seen that one. A nice spoiler, guys. What do I think of Haikyuu? Haikyuu is one of my favorite sports animes. It's definitely, it's the only volleyball anime I know. It's a very good sports series. I've watched it a few times. Do I read the manhwa? No, I do not read any manhwa. I mostly just read nonfiction. I prefer to watch anime instead of reading it, just how I prefer things. What's my favorite psychological series? Probably something like Monster, or it depends how far we take the psychology element, or like what type of psychology series, because there are other shows like I would say like Assassination Classroom has a lot of psychology to it. But if we're talking where like the mental analysis, like the reading of other people is the biggest part of the series, then I think Monster's probably up there for me. I don't read any comics. I do sometimes have access to comics and I'll casually like breeze through them because my cousin has access to like some of the most rare collectibles you'll ever see in your life. His collection is absolutely mind-blowing. I actually have a Spider-Man comic video on my YouTube channel. It's pretty insane. You'll probably, actually, if you're a comic book fan and you go to my YouTube channel and you type in like Spider-Man, you might actually like explode. You might actually like burst into flames. It's the most insane comic collection you'll ever see in your life. So I'm not a comic book expert. I'm just like, I've seen here and there. Don't tell me no Free Ren 2. Yes, there is no Free Ren this week. But also, there's only 5 episodes left of Free Ren this season. Do I read manhwa? What's the cringiest anime I've seen to the end? School Days. Probably School Days. Why is what? Why is there what? 5 episodes left of Free Ren? Because it's only it's a 10-episode season this time. Dude, please one last spin? I can give you a spin. I can give you a spin, Carl. So let's see. Carl, you got your Lie in April. There are canon comics after Avatar Airbender. I mean, I never read, I didn't even know there were comics for Avatar. I don't really read it. Why are there no episodes this week? I don't know. We were just told there's no episodes this week. Watch something else this time. My sports anime. So a sports anime list. Okay, I got a few. Ippo, Kuroko, Haikyuu, Eyeshield 21, All Out, Ace of Diamond, Blue Lock, Prince of Tennis, There's quite a few more. Hang on. I'm just thinking. Who does Toph end up with? I actually forget. Well, at least we don't see in The Last Airbender, but we do see Toph in Korra. We don't have new anime because the Winter Olympics are this week. Oh, there you go. But don't worry, there's plenty of good stuff to watch this week, so we're good. How many viewers do I got on YouTube? 10. It's quiet today. What villain actions do I think are the most justified? Meruem. I'm Team Meruem. I think I would have liked Meruem to win, actually. Please, have you ever tried Huz Arbid? I have no idea what that is. I just don't know what that is. Rest in peace to Kyle. He's going to get heartbroken from the anime. They'll be fine, probably. My sports anime, Inazuma, Haikyuu, Blue Lock, Kuroko, Ippo. Ippo's got to go at 1, man. Ippo's got to go at 10 views is better than 100 TikTok viewers. I mean, technically, because YouTube pays and TikTok doesn't. But I kind of want to get back to where we were before and have 200 viewers and not like 20, 15, 20. It's just, I got to figure out what's going on. There's no romance in season 2 for which? Bunny Girl Senpai, worth the watch. I dropped it. I dropped Bunny Girl Senpai. Was not into it. Got any tips on how to become a better on YouTube? I mean, I'm not sure if I'm the person to ask when currently my views are terrible. Like I was doing really good a month ago. I would say the best piece of advice I could probably give you is do content you genuinely enjoy doing, and then and not worry about how good it is. And then every video you do, try to make it a little bit better. Find ways to gradually make even a little bit better and do that over and over and over again. That's going on. You don't do enough power scaling. Yeah, no, I'm actually dropping that stuff. I am Canadian. Who is more of a goof, Gojo or Yuji? I would say initially Yuji, but I think Gojo eventually. I think Yuji becomes a lot more serious, so probably Gojo. Do I think MLBB content will be good? So what, like Major League Baseball? Okay, so here's the thing. Understand this. There is no bad content. There is going to be content there. Any content can do well if you do it in the right way. You'll find your audience. Have I seen Ben 10? I think Ben 10 is great. Gintama is unironically the best. I couldn't do it. Can I give me an anime that's like Parasite? So something like Parasite. Can you elaborate on what elements of Parasite you mean? Are you looking for aliens? Are you looking for something like World Trigger, like combating aliens? I personally hate solo leveling. I personally enjoy it. Personally, I found you from the power scale content. I'm glad you do, but I only do that content out of I was experimenting to see what kind of content was doing well and what doesn't, but I genuinely don't like doing it. And right now it's not even doing well. It's not even worth doing. It's like nothing's going through. So I'm like, I gotta change things up. MLB is Mobile Legends Bang Bang. Oh my God. I can tell you that I'm not going to watch that, but maybe someone will. My friend wants to start watching anime, but thinks the most anime are weird, so can I tell something good? Okay, so I'm going to start with something very basic and not weird. I will say, I'm going to say Erased, because Erased is just, it's a very normal series. It's also not romance, and romance is not everyone's cup of tea. I assume this is a teenage boy, so I think that'll be have a higher chance of success. I love Professor Paradox from Ben 10. From Ben 10, I mean, I really like I like Uncle Ben, but I feel like that's too obvious. That's a very obvious pick. I need to think on it. Personally, I think power scaling does good on YouTube. Here's the thing. Right now, it doesn't. I can tell you it doesn't. A while ago, I asked you for a recommendation, and you gave me Friends. Friends? You mean Frieren? Because I don't know a show called Friends. I know the sitcom Friends. So yeah, Free Rent was very good. Attack on Titan recommendation for first anime, leaving bro traumatized. Some people like a darker series. What anime character should I make an edit from JJK because I know them best? I mean, let them know because I'm not really an edits guy. The self-questioning his humanity mixed with the elements of being a teenager really hit me. So, talking about Itadori, yeah. Is Berserk good for beginners? So here's the thing. Berserk is it's like a dark horror fantasy action series. So if you like a big burly man swinging around a giant sword tearing apart demons, you might like that. Or humans too. It is a bit graphic, like in terms of certain kinds of content, which might be very upsetting for some people. And it's not that long. It's not that long either. Do I like the tick mod? No, I don't. At least they won't say it's a weird and childish after AOT. Well, AOT is definitely not childish. I was talking about Parasite. I mean, Parasite is... okay. Yes. What's my favorite Pokemon series? So far, I'm not liking it. So far, I'm not liking Pokemon. I didn't like Pokemon Johto. I didn't like Pokemon Advance. And I'm working my way through Diamond and Pearl, and I'm not liking that. Okay, wait. But read the rest. Do I like Tick manga? There's a firefight. It chopping. I don't even know what you're saying. You're literally saying gibberish. Have I watched Food Wars? Yes, I have seen Food Wars. I was able to get through the fan service. It is pretty good. Well, actually, no, I'll stay. Okay, cool. Just hang out. I was talking about Parasite. Yeah, awesome. So, I already read it. It's gibberish. It's a bunch of gibberish. My favorite so far is Pokemon XYZ. I'm not there yet. I'm way back. I'm way back. You've been here since the beginning. I left in January when you started Power Scaling. You said you hate it. Then I did that. So yes, I do hate it. But here's what happened. After Christmas, views fell off a cliff. And I needed to figure out what was going on with the views. So I started experimenting with different kinds of content to see what was going on. Nothing has worked. So I'm just going to do whatever I want. And if you stay low, okay, views stay low. But I'm going to do what I want going forward. Have I ever cosplayed? I literally cosplay every single year. So I've been doing that for a long time. If Naruto had to have 2 different team members, I would take Shikamaru. And I would take... so we have to keep Leaf Village Shinobi. I would take Shikamaru, and let's not take Ino or Choji to make things more interesting. Let's say someone like Neji? Yeah, I'd say Neji, Shikamaru, and Naruto. Have I seen Made in Abyss? I've only seen 1 episode so far. How you doing, Aiko? What do I cosplay? I've cosplayed Natsu, I've cosplayed every form that Natsu Dragoneel has. I've done Minato, I've done Mirio, Rayleigh, Zoro, Gogeta, Escanor, and did I say Zoro? Zoro as well. Luffy, Gear 5. What is my favorite cosplay that I have done? Then probably Escanor. Who do I think works hard more, Deku or Itadori? I'd probably say Deku. Random anime plays? Absolutely. We're spinning the wheel for you, Dio. Do I know Fexer? I do know who he is. I know he glazes Mihawk. I know who he is. I just never spoke to the guy. Okay, you got JJK, which I have a feeling you've probably seen, Dio. You gave me a free recommendation. I'm really liking it. No problem, man. Power scales are really annoying. Most of them do it for agenda. I like power scaling a bit. Okay, if you like to... Look, I don't care if you like doing it for yourself. Like, have fun with it. If that's what you like to do, go ahead. He started power scaling and then wondered why OG viewers left. Are you new here? Because I've been making content since 2023, and that's where I started. So, like... The OGs, the OG viewers subscribe because of that. So you're probably newer. Please be quiet. I'm trying to push. Okay. JJK is completely new to me. Oh, then okay. There you go. What's been at your most expensive cosplay? Escanor. Escanor is by far my most expensive costume. It's not even remotely close. It's not even close. When was this channel made? October 2023. And the channel started in October 2023. How much did it cost? Probably $850. My friend said he hates 5 centimeters per second because he thinks he's funny by being too childish and calling the title sus. So that's just silly. That's just silly. I didn't like it, but that's just, I'm trying to... what? That's expensive? I mean, yeah. I make my cosplays from scratch, and cosplaying is expensive. I actually need to... I want to fix my Escanor cosplay because it got damaged, but fixing it would cost hundreds of dollars, which I do not have. Can you and me train Boku? No, that's disgusting. I have Tomioka Gyu's jacket. That's very nice. I'll stop begging if I answer my question. I didn't see your question, unless it was like a versus question. What's your favorite intro? Probably The Masterful Cat. Do I post my cosplays on Twitter? I don't have a Twitter. I left it a long time ago. I actually don't have records of most of my old cosplays. Do I collect Pokemon cards? I do not. I used to way back in the day. I just bought Kuma's jacket. Very nice. That's a nice jacket. Guilty Crown. I don't remember the opening, but I dropped the series. Twitter's stupid. I'm glad I don't use it. So, I know social media is important for content creators. I do. I just don't want to be on Twitter. $850 is like $49,206.50 in PHP. Also, I'm using Canadian dollars, so it's probably a little bit less if you were using American. Did I watch Yu-Gi-Oh? I finished until the end of 5Ds. I still call Twitter. X is just stupid. Why do I think some light novel shows have long titles? I don't know, just to try and be different. I don't get it. I don't get the hype. Favorite fictional city to live? I'll say Tempest. You're out of toilet paper? That sucks. Play Persona? I have not. Thoughts on clavicular getting brutally frame-mugged by... Okay. 36,080. That's still... Well, I don't know how much that equates to in your... how strong your economy is, right? Like cost of living expenses. What's the anime you had low expectations for? So here's how it works for me. I go into a series with no expectations. I go in expecting nothing. So that way I'm never disappointed. It's just either I have a good time and I keep watching, or I don't have a good time and I drop it. That's a lot for me. I can even get 1,000 in a... So 1,000 is... Well... 1,000 in my currency is a pretty decent week. It's a pretty decent week. Did I watch Sendo Kai? I have not. I think they try to sound Sigma but are not Sigma. I mean, okay. No, I can't say that, Carl. I don't know what that is. Naruto was your first? I mean, makes sense. It's one of the bigger series. And Naruto came out before we had internet, right? So, or it came out around the time we got internet, so it's that's what we had. I love Assassin's Creed. I love the Assassin's Creed franchise. My day is going pretty well, thank you, Ramsey. I meant I can't even get so you can't get 1,000 in a week. Well, I guess it depends on what you do for work, right? So I know people who are making radically different incomes. So my friend group is pretty diverse in terms of income. Do I high binge anime? I don't binge. I don't binge watch. I don't have time to binge watch. Guys, I know I'm to you, I'm just a content creator, or I hang out and do these streams all the time, but my days do not stop. I literally wake up and go nonstop all day, and I basically watch for at most an hour a week, an hour a day, at the most. Your first anime was Detective Conan. Well, that's unfortunate for you. What do I think Loki's Devil Fruit name is? I don't know, because I haven't met Loki yet. I'm not reading the manga. I know who Loki is. I know, kind of, but I don't know the story behind Loki. Have I ever played the game Castle Crashers? I have not, and I'm not going to. It's not for me. Any good anime recommend? Okay, so you need a recommendation. Zarok, let's spin the wheel. What does binge watch mean? Binge watch is like when you watch like a lot of episodes in a row for like hours at a time. And Zarok got Naruto. You probably saw that one, I imagine. So do I know that what Huz are? No, I don't know what that is. What is my favorite Assassin's Creed game? Probably Assassin's Creed 2, actually. I love Ezio, man. I love Ezio. And how could I not read manga and you define yourself as an otaku? So, one, I don't take myself too seriously. Like, I'm not... An otaku just means you're an enthusiast for Japanese and anime culture, and I don't take myself like that seriously. And second, there is no rule stating how you must consume content. If you watch anime, read manga, read comics, whether you cosplay or whatever, attend conventions, there's no rules. There's no rules. Let's see. I watched Tower of God in 3 days. So, like, that's something I wouldn't do. That's a lot. It's not crazy. Yeah, it's kind of a lot. You're still playing Assassin's Creed Rogue right now. I don't own Assassin's Creed Rogue. I haven't played Rogue yet. Someone is spamming? I mean, oh yes, Carl is spamming. Can you stop that? Do I think Naruto and Ichigo stories would have been better if they weren't just born better? So you're talking about Ichigo's genetic variants, like having Hollow and Quincy and Human and all that, and then Naruto having Uzumaki and like being the son of Hokage and all that stuff. I thought it was all fine. Like, I think on my initial watch through that the Ichigo genetic thing was like, oh, they just made him broken and gave him everything. And then I realized it was a lot more storytelling than like power scaling. And then for Naruto, I thought it was fine. Like, it all made sense to me. I don't mind that Naruto has like the Uzumaki chakra and that he had Kurama. Like, that was fine with me. I thought it was told in a very interesting way. Recommend me a very bloody anime, Hellsing Ultimate. You haven't finished Bleach? Oh. Okay. You got bored of it? That's okay. Do I watch Fate? Yes, I do. Should I watch it or not? Because it's so complicated. So let's simplify Fate for you, because I'm actually going to be doing a video on this sometime this week. So to make Fate simple, there's a lot of Fate series which are not directly tied to the main timeline, the main story. If you want to start the main story of Fate, you can watch Fate Zero. Or there's an ongoing Fate series right now called Fate Strange Fake. That's pretty good. You can watch it now and not be spoiled on what the rest of the series are about. What Free Ren? Okay, what's Free Ren about, by the way, since I'm not really into new gen animes? Okay, so Free Ren is about, Free Ren is, can you stop spamming, Carl? Can you guys stop spamming, please? It's getting really annoying. Stop it. Free Ren is about an elf post journey. They have already defeated the Demon King. They've already finished the journey. But now, after they have completed their journey, all of her comrades go their separate ways. And many years have passed. And now all of her friends are much older, and they're kind of nearing their end of their life. And at this point, Free Ren learns an important lesson about taking the time to better understand and connect with people. Because she really learns just how fast time goes for humans. So she goes on a new journey with new people with this new mindset of wanting to take her time and really connect with people. It's really beautiful. Do I think Naruto and Ichigo stories, would have already read that one? Any hidden gems? Depends how you define hidden gems. You probably mean something old, like Metabots. I bet the next spin is going to be One Piece. Okay, let's find out. If it's One Piece, you have to watch One Piece all over again, Price. If it's One Piece, you have to watch it all over again, because it is on this list. It's not going to be One Piece. You got Monster, which is pretty good too. Who am I banned? Who's supposed to be banned now? It's my last message. Try to print. No. Why do you keep asking me to pronounce words I don't understand? Like, just stop it. Cannot. Yes, I will happily time them out if it's their last warning. Stop asking me to talk in languages I don't understand. I thought Frieren was a boy. Turns out she's a girl. Yes, Frieren is a girl. I have to watch Monster now. Good thing not One Piece. I mean, Monster's at least 82. I think it's 82 episodes. I think it was 82 episodes. If I get One Piece in 3 spins, I'll watch it. Okay, fine enough. I mean, there's 196 entries right now, so there's a chance. Nah, you got days. Okay, so that's 1 spin. I love Kane Kocho so much. She's the love of my life. Okay. Spin number 2. You got Zatch Bell. Okay, let's try spin number 3. Frieren is... Yeah, well, here's the thing. Elves in Frieren don't really have much of a romantic drive. One of the reasons they're kind of going extinct. And reincarnated as a slime. So no, we did not get One Piece. You're going to watch it too if they get... Yeah, I did not get One Piece. Didn't get One Piece. We tried. Still got some good series though. But Himmel still wants... So here's the thing. Himmel was attracted to Frieren. Yes, we know this. But there are reasons why he decided not to say anything. For one, by elf standards, Frieren is a child. And then 2, Himmel was going to be at the end of his life long before, Himmel's life is but a fragment of Frieren's life. So forming that kind of relationship and life with her would just be like, she'd spend most of her life without him. It'd be like, I'm only here for a moment of your life. It wouldn't make sense. Yeah, but well, 1,000-year-old child, basically. Frieren is a child. Extra 5 more spins. I'll probably not get worth a shot. I'll start now if you get it. If not, maybe I'll start JoJo's Part 7. Okay. After JoJo's Part 7. Okay, so 5 spins. 5 spins to try and get One Piece. So spin number 1, you got 365 days until the wedding. So that's 1. Okay, so 4 more spins. We'll see if we get it. Spin number 2. We got it. We got One Piece. You got One Piece. You got it. You got it. It's on. You can hop onto the TikTok if you want proof. You could go onto the TikTok right now. It's on the screen. You could go to my TikTok right now. It's on the screen. You got One Piece. It's there. It's there. Go see. It's there, man. You have to watch it. Okay. Well, there are people on my YouTube who also have my TikTok. They can go see. It's right there. Got One Piece. They gotta watch it now. They gotta do it. They gotta do it. They have no choice. Now we are all obliged to watch One Piece from the beginning. Exactly. You all gotta do it. Who is your favorite swordsman from any anime? I have no idea. Like, guys, you can't do that to me. You can't. If you're gonna pick one character from I can't do that. Yes, you can get a random anime. I have to reload the screen. So guys, just if someone comes over to confirm that we did get One Piece. We got it. Okay, so Isaac, your random anime is going to be... You got Metabots. What do I think would happen if Gojo dodged Sukuna's world-cutting slash? Okay. Get slashed again? I don't know. At the end of he's still going to become a Kit Kat bar. C tier recommendation? Metabots is not C tier. It's not C. It's great. Metabots is awesome. Unless you're asking me to give you a C tier recommendation. Like you want me to find something that's I don't think I have any C tiers on this wheel. I don't think I have any C tiers on this wheel. I think everything here is higher. You want a C tier recommendation? Okay, what's average? Well, I'd have to think. I'd have to go. Oh, never mind. Okay, you said never mind. Rent a Girlfriend is not C. Rent a Girlfriend is like Z. Can I recommend an F tier? Okay. School Days. School Days. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Unless you've already. I want to make the best of that anime. Make the best of what? School Days? Okay, come on. Look, I didn't like Sakamoto Days. Sakamoto Days is not F tier. Come on. What do I think about Death Note? Where would I put it on my tier list? Probably like a low B, like a bottom of B. What's the best plot twist in anime that I have seen? Yeah, maybe I like the Odd Taxi's plot twist. I like Platinum's End plot twist. Yeah, those are probably my favorites. Low key, should I watch Fire Force or is fan service too much? So the fan service is a problem, but it does eventually go away. It took until now to go away. So I guess it depends how much are you willing to put up with. What's fan service? Well, there's technically, from a technical standpoint, there are different kinds of fan service. It's just, it's pretty much, it's revealing, it's sexualized content. It's sexualized content. That's usually what it refers to. In most cases. There are technically other kinds, but in most cases, that's what people mean. Like the groping, the revealing stuff. The most recent anime I finished is Fairy Tail. Very nice. I enjoyed Fairy Tail for the most part. I have mixed opinions on it. I have mixed opinions on Fairy Tail. Some parts are very good. Some parts were not. Yeah, some parts were not. But overall, I liked it. The anime with most fan service is Food Wars. Technically, no. Technically, no. I mean, Food Wars obviously has a lot. But the most? Nah, there is technically worse. I'm just not going to talk about those series. My friend recommended it to me. I like Fairy Tail too, unless you mean Food Wars. I like both. I like both. Even Frieren has fan service, but like Frieren's is so like insignificant. It's really not a problem. It's really not. It's nothing. Like I don't even remember off the top of my head what scenes you're even talking about. You're talking the spell to like make clothes invisible or like something. I am not forgiving the animes for that Fern scene. I'm trying to remember. I think it's the scene I just talked about. It didn't bother me. Bleach had quite a bit of fan service. I mean, are you talking about Rangiku? Are you talking about Yoruichi? Are you talking about like the beach episode or like the hot spring or like certain positions, certain transformations? Okay, yeah, definitely quite a bit of that. You're planning on rewatching Promised Neverland? Very nice. I haven't seen it at all yet. Beach episode was crazy. I actually forgot what happens at the beach episode. I just remember watching it. Like, I know it happens. Favorite anime outro? I definitely don't have a favorite anime outro. I skip them all. I always skip the outros. 100% of the time, I skip outros. Every time. Every single time. Okay, yeah, Yoruichi can, yeah. There's some content there. I skip them all, I skip every single outro. Every single time. Like, virtually, pretty much 100% of the time. I literally, I finish the episode and I click next episode. That's it. I skip the I skip the intro, like even the intros. I listen to the intro one time, and I'll usually skip it. I don't have time to waste. I don't. I really don't. Unless I'm like dog sitting where I'm just chilling at my cousin's place, I'm literally watching the episode and then skipping everything else. The intro, the outro, anything gets skipped. Gets skipped. JoJo's has amazing outros. Look, I'm sure it has good outros. I'm sure there's plenty of really good outros. I don't have time for that. Yes, and unless you already got us, how many spins do you need? How many spins are you doing? Have I watched the beginning after the end? I didn't like it. I mean, it was okay at best. The story was fine, but the anime was terrible. You got Fooly Cooly. So like, yeah, I mean, if you want to watch okay, another spin for you, Dehis. Okay, I don't know how to say your name. You have not watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I do recommend the series. I do recommend it. And you got Dungeon Meshi. Fantastic. Great poll. That might be one of the best polls we've gotten today. People said it was weird. I mean, it's literally called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's supposed to be bizarre. This live stream is literally the time I was reincarnated as a spin. Yes. Wait, what's that name again? Dungeon Meshi. It's a good one. It is. Dungeon Meshi is fantastic. I'm not caught up yet, but I probably will be caught up soon. The animation was pretty bad, but season 2 is supposed to be way better. I hope so. Even the animation for beginning after the end was bad, but also like most of the cast was not interesting. Most of the cast did not interest me. How you doing, Apu? What's good, man? S tier for Dungeon Meshi, I would agree. Dungeon Meshi is fantastic. I have school tomorrow and I still haven't slept. Then go to bed, man. What are you doing? Like, come on, guys. I know you want to be here. Also, like, it's 4:10 a.m. It's 4:10 a.m. Maybe guys, you need to sleep, man. The Animaniacs, the animation was pretty bad, but season 2, I already read that one, sorry. Is it easier if I stream later? Like, guys, is it easier if I stream later in the day? I kind of don't want to. I have slept all day. Jeez. I mean, I woke up, made some video, like I made a video, did a live stream, made lunch, did a live stream. So like, we kind of haven't stopped. I mean, we stopped for lunch. We did stop for lunch. It's 6:10 a.m. here, but I have work at 7. I mean, should I start streaming here later? I'm actually wondering, like, should I start streaming on TikTok and YouTube later? Is this not a good time? I mean, once I move, I'm going to have to change my stream schedule anyway. I'm moving in 4 days. JoJo's mangaka handpicked JoJo's outro so they're accurate to the anime. Very nice. You're at work late? Oh, well. The thing is, I'm moving in a few days. So, like, I'm not going to have a choice. It's like 2 p.m. It's 3 p.m. here. It's 3 p.m. here. My Twitch schedule is going to stay the same. My Twitch schedule will stay the same. But I think the YouTube and TikTok streams are going to have to be at a different time. Just because I physically can't. Well, time to procrastinate at work. I get time to procrastinate at work. Don't get fired, man. Don't get fired. You need your job. Where am I moving? Same, literally, like 5 minutes that way. Like 5 minutes that way. Like, nicer place, bigger place. Time to move to another job. I mean, I'm adding in more jobs because streaming is no longer paying the bills. Because as I said, things kind of took a drop in December. So I'm like, okay, I'll just do some other stuff. I'm rich? No. No. I was making good money a month ago. But right now, no, we're not rich right now. So, no, I am not rich. Not rich at all. Not even close. Like, not even remotely. Do I write novels? No. YouTube threw. So it's not that YouTube threw me off. It's that content was doing really well for several months, and then one day just kind of dropped off. So either I'm getting censored or my content's just not good enough. So I'm changing up what I'm doing, and I'm gonna hope that works. Please spin the wheel. Of course, some dude will spin the wheel. Guy, he's lying. He has some great magic. What are you talking about? I only have precons. Like $60 precons. You got Haikyuu, some dude. That's a pretty good one. Have you seen it? Sorry about that. I think people are having new interests. Yeah, we have to change up what we do. Simple fact. We got to... Look, if your content's fumbling, like if you're not doing well, it means you got to do better. That's the simple truth. So, yeah, got to change things up. That's fine. That's fine. And you know what? I see other content creators who are like... I see other creators in the same area as me really struggling. Like Romans isn't doing that good. Fexer is not doing that good. Like if you look at their performance, their videos are not doing as well as they used to be doing. So like I feel like this, like the type of videos we've been doing don't stack up anymore. Yeah, Roman Sensei, his views are not as high anymore. His views are not as high as they used to be. YouTube is censoring anime content? I don't think so. I think it's the kind of content that we are doing is no longer doing well. I have not. We'll check it out. I hope you enjoy it because I think it's pretty good. What do I think? What do I do besides watch anime? Magic the Gathering, the gym, cooking, the gym again, more cooking. Gonna start door dashing. The max views I can get is 10 plus. Wait, the max, hold on. Do you mean 10 views on a live stream or 10 views on a video? Because 10 views on a video is like, what's going on? Do I play visual novels? I don't think I ever have, actually. I have seen AOT on a video. If you're getting 10 views on a video, that's like, something is wrong. Something is wrong. Like... I like there's something wrong with your title or thumbnail or something, because that's. But here's the thing: even if you only have 148 subs, that doesn't really matter. If you're making a long format video and you have a good title with like a catchy title with a decent thumbnail, you're gonna get something. You're gonna get something. But like, and actually make good content, of course. But like, 10 views is like, no one's clicking it. Going over the season of anime is usually popular or top 10s. Yeah, Haikyuu is usually performing pretty well. It's one of the bigger sports series out there. I don't know how to make a thumbnail and I can't think of a good title. Well, that's something you got to work on. I would recommend Canva. You have plenty of free resources on Canva. You don't have to get Canva Pro for editing, and they actually like pre-size it, so you don't have to like frame it or anything. Like you can just pick YouTube thumbnail, and it's already like sized for you. So there's that. I don't know you. I don't know your content, so there's only so much I can help you with. Or use ChatGPT. I don't recommend using ChatGPT. Really, I don't. Use your brain. Come on. I think I need a new content so that I just make Roblox content. So here's the thing. Roblox is a very, very, very saturated field. So for you to succeed in Roblox content, you would need to be doing something extremely well or extremely niche. Like something that other people are not doing, or you'd be making better content than 99% of people. And Roblox is terrible. I don't support the platform. I don't support Roblox. I think it's awful. So like, I want nothing to do with Roblox. Like, I don't want to support a game that protects pedos. So, Yeah. I wouldn't even watch Roblox content regardless if it was good or not. Also, I don't even like the game. Plus, Roblox only has brain rot games. Exactly. What games do I play? I play science fiction, science fantasy. So like Halo, Fallout, Gears, Mass Effect, games like that. Are you really otaku? I mean, do I enjoy anime and like cosplay and stuff? Yes. Do I think that Luffy will be above Roger's bounty by the time he finds before finding One Piece? Probably not. Probably not. I get between 2,000 and 2,000 and 30,000 on shorts. It's really random. That's not really a huge range. That's really not a huge range. That's pretty normal. I'm going to subscribe. Thank you, Josh. What content do I recommend for beginners? It doesn't matter. Okay, so like that would imply that as you get better, you change your content. No. You do the content that you want to do. What you do is not worry about it being perfect, and then each time you release a video, you try to make it a little bit better, but you also watch how things are performing so you can continue to adapt what you do over time, because what works now may not continue to work later, as you can see by my own channel. How far into New Vegas are you right now? We actually stopped playing New Vegas because the game kept crashing so much that it's unplayable. Like, New Vegas has become so, like, I cannot play the game. Like, every stream, we are crashing like 10 to 20 times in a 2-hour time span. It is not even playable. Like, I'm just like, it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. Have I watched 450? 450? I'm almost at 1,000. I've seen a lot more than 450. I make informative anime videos, so there you go. Some people do educational content. I'm going to move more in the educational direction and see if that works for me. On shorts, the max views I can get is 200 to 1,000. Then that's not good. You can have 0 subs and get more than that. Honestly, your sub count doesn't even matter for shorts. It really doesn't matter. Like, it could be your first video. If you make a good short, you can get incredible views. Just leave Roblox. Yeah, I don't want to support Roblox. I'm not going to say to stop playing it. Like, if that's what you like to do, if that's your content, you do you. I don't like it. You're planning on changing your content, then go for it. Do it. But ultimately do what's fun for you. Do the kind of content that you want to do. But just make sure you're putting in the effort to make it good. Because, like, if you're trying to actually grow your platform and actually make a platform out of it, you have to do more than just, do what you want. You have to try and fine-tune things. Do some power scaling. No. But here's the thing, no. We're not doing power scaling anymore. We're done. We're done with it. You love playing Roblox, but I just like the CEO. I mean, fair enough. Okay, fair enough. I don't know what to do, though I kind of want to do Mobile Legends since it's the game I usually play today. So, like it doesn't have to be one game. Like, it doesn't, look, you don't have to be like the Minecraft guy, the Fortnite guy, you don't have to be one specific game. Like, you could be, but like, are you really going to grow your channel off of that one game? Is there enough there that you can make a channel off of this one game? Batman, the animated series, or Kim Possible? Probably Batman. I like this. You like the CEO of Roblox. Okay, now you got to be on a watch list. This is really good advice. Look, I'm happy to help, but I'm also not. I don't know if I'm the best person to be asking, because like, clearly I'm not having the greatest performance right now. Like, I did experience really good growth for a while. I would hope you're joking, because if you like the CEO, dude, you give good tips. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Geometry Dash, I'm personally not into Geometry Dash. I have 12-hour drive coming up and want a good anime to binge. 12. Okay, let's find out. Let's spin the wheel. Let's spin the wheel. I'll take Courage over Batman. Okay, so let's see. You get Journal of Witch. That's not okay. That's not going to be enough to last you the 12-hour drive. I'm going to pick a different one. That's too short. One Piece is longer than 12 hours. Are you reading 3 chats? I'm reading 2 chats. Who was the CEO again? What did he do? Okay, you got Barack. Okay, Barakamon. I think Barakamon might last you. Maybe. I forgot if it was 12 episodes or 24 episodes. Is Pokemon ROM hacks illegal? No, you can do hacks. I think as long as you're not competing or I think as you're not competing or anything, it should be all legal. I don't like Roblox. It's dry, but it has cool people on it. I'd be careful with the people you're meeting on there. Just saying. Got to be careful with the people you meet on that one. Oh, you should be able to film it. Yeah, you should be able to film it. Why do dogs bark when the doorbell rings? It's almost never for them. The dogs don't know that. The dogs will also depends on your dog's training, on their maturity. Is your dog properly trained? Also, if it's a guard dog, if it's just a regular house dog, can I make videos on Pokemon ROM hacks? I don't do any Pokemon hacks. I don't have any hacking content. I don't know how to do hacks. Watch out from people like me and oh my goodness. Don't even joke about that, dude. Can I play Pokemon on a mobile emulator? You absolutely could. Do I play Roblox? No. Not a chance. Zero. I will never, ever, ever, ever touch Roblox. No. They should watch out for you on Roblox. Okay. Why is my entire YouTube chat people who are creeps on Roblox? What the hell? Yeah, Roblox is not safe. Psycho-Pass, I've seen the first season. It was pretty good. Who are picking on Age of Empires? I don't play Age of Empires. Hey, bro, can you please tell me how I can stable my mental health? Reasonable sleep hygiene, good diet, manage your stress well, so low-stress lifestyle, supportive social network, physical exercise, see a therapist, possibly medication if you need it. I do agree the entire chat should be on a watch list. My sister got my Cane Dorso Dutch Shepherd Belgian Malinois a big goot. Okay, I'm so lost by that. How would Roblox get worse? Sponsoring pedos? I don't know how Roblox is getting worse. I don't know how unless they start sponsoring the pedos. I don't know what else they can physically do. I'm not a future criminal. I'm a future dumb. I think you might be both presently. Even Apple Music isn't that. But Apple Music, jeez, is that still a thing? Is Apple Music still a thing? Is Apple Music still a thing? What do I consider to be my best YouTube video? The one with 10 million views on it, obviously. It's the video with the most views. The one that paid me thousands of dollars. Spotify's the best. I don't even use my Spotify, but obviously I'm choosing Spotify over Apple. The Stein or Roblox CEO. Oh my. What is happening with my chat? What do I do? Yeah, I have a video with 10 million views. Pays a good amount, I'll tell you that. If one video a month gave me 10 million, if I got 10 million views a month, I'd be okay. I'd be set. This is my first time finding your channel. I have no idea. Okay. That's all right. Honestly, if you're even on shorts, if you're getting millions of views, you're okay. You're fine. YouTube chat is cooked. I agree completely. Honestly, it's just a random. That's the thing. It's just a random filter video. It's literally just like saving Goku from like I think it was Vegito or something. This is one of those random drop a barrier things, and got millions. Chat is peak today. I mean, we're only 15 people, so it's not peak. Peak is like peak for YouTube is like 120. Why do barks ring the dog's bell? It's not even one of my. That's not even one of your best videos. The thing is, what videos do well is entirely random. What videos do well, I find, is entirely random. And you know what? I've checked this out for other content creators too. I looked at Romans. I looked at Fexer. I looked at Inferno J. I looked at all the anime creators, right? I looked at everybody, and I'm looking at the trends. And you know what? Some of the videos they do are beautiful. Excellent animation, the captions, the effects, the cuts, the everything. Stunning. And those videos do well. The best videos on every single channel are literally random filter videos. Literally random filter videos. They get like 10, 20, 30, 50 million views. Explain it to me. You can have these like crisp edits and cuts and like all these editing. It's just like you can have all these crazy, like such detailed editing. It doesn't matter. The random stuff gets millions. Makes no sense. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. The videos that I work the hardest on get the least views. The videos that I don't try at all on get the most views. And well, right now nothing's getting any views, but that's besides the point. I'm already a fan. Well, I appreciate that, Poop Cakes. So, like, honestly, just have fun with the content. Just have fun with it. Don't take it too seriously. But we're also starting a fitness channel in a few days. We'll see how that goes. So you know what? I'll report back. When I start the fitness channel in a few days, we'll see what kind of content does well over there. My hair is naturally curly. As it grows longer, it gets very afro-y. I don't like it. I don't want it to be like poofy, so I keep it short. I might have to watch your live streams every day. We are live every day. Fitness channel will do good on abs. I mean, here's the thing. Like, I mean, I can talk about abs, but it's really, abs are not complicated, guys. Abs is really not that complicated. Like, low enough body fat percentage. Yes, you can hypertrophy them and make them grow. Progressively overload spinal flexion. It's really not that hard. Do I still have the wheel? I do still have the wheel. Who was the greater man, Martin Luther King or Stalin? Oh my Jesus. I'm not really into filter shorts, but I like the stream, so I subscribe. You know what? I appreciate that. And you know what? That's fine too. That's fine too. If you don't watch the videos, but you like being here, that's perfectly fine. You might be my favorite YouTuber. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Can I get a spin? Of course you can. Nah, Lathan. Of course you can get a spin. What do I think of Jotaro Otaku? I choose to sleep at night. Okay, your spin resulted in... You got Naruto, man. You got Naruto. You've probably seen it. Do I play any sports? I lift weights. That's pretty much all I do. What happens if you try to imitate somebody? Try to intimate somebody's girl? What are you talking about? What are your thoughts on the reanimation of Naruto? Are you talking about Boruto? Or like... Are you talking about Boruto? Yeah, you got Naruto again. Got Naruto again. I know the odd... Like, what are the chances? YouTube chat is pretty random. YouTube chat is pretty random. But then again, like the more people we get in chat, the weirder it gets. How much power in Rise of Kingdoms? I don't know. I don't play Rise of Kingdoms. Are you left or right wing? Definitely more, like, generally speaking, left. I've been a fan ever since I found one of your streams. Well, I appreciate that, Lily. How you doing, Elijah? What's good, man? How you doing? I've recently started playing basketball, and I tried out for our neighborhood team, but couldn't make the team. But I got picked as a reserve player. You know what? That's fine. What is this? So on the streams here, we hang out, we talk about anime, and if you're asking about the wheel below, it's a anime recommendation. Spin the wheel. It's a spin the wheel. So if you're someone who does not know what to watch, we can take a random spin. Otherwise, we kind of just talk about any series that people are into at the moment or looking forward to coming up. Real sports, by the way, yeah, I just lift weights. Do I have a favorite waifu? No, I don't have any waifus. Any good left wing? So like, I don't know that many political anime, if that's what you're saying. Like, technically, I know political anime. Like, AOT is political, One Piece is political, Log Horizon is political. So, like, do I know any anime that are objectively, like, more left-leaning? I don't know that many anime that really focus in on the politics that much. And honestly, most of the politics in anime that I see are very capitalistic. Gotcha. I always come to talk anime. I just never seen the wheel. So yes, the wheel is just something I'm experimenting with to see if people like it or not. I'm kind of just dabbling with different types of streams to see what will draw people in more. Like the green screens, the wheels, the cosplays. I'm kind of just dabbling to see what gets people to stop in. Did I like Dragon Ball GT? I didn't like most of it, but the ending was perfection. Do I think that communism can work at all? I think we can take certain policies. I think instead of being like all one way or all another, I think we can look at certain policies in ways that make sense. So like, I'm not anti everything far left, but like, if we want to talk certain policies, I can. Can I become green? I'm wearing a green sweater. That's the best I can do. Fair enough. It did make me click. Well, there you go. So it did work. Did I like Dragon Ball GT? I already answered that one. Do I think we should redistribute wealth? So it depends what you mean by that. If you mean like take all the funds, collect them into a pool, and then redistribute them, no. I think we need to tax the rich. I'm in favor of higher taxes for the rich. Like, we should not have billionaires. Have I seen the wolf wearing sheep's clothing animation? I have not. Should we tax the... Yes, Paul, I do agree. So I do not barbell bench press. It does not feel good on my shoulder. I use alternatives. So like a machine press, dumbbells, cables, and so on. Let's just start a culling game. Let's not. I mean, I think I could survive. You're going to sleep now? Okay, see you tomorrow. Oh, it's 4:32. It's 4:30 in the morning. Go to bed. I have just started badminton just a few months ago. Very nice. The coach said I might be guaranteed to make the basketball team next year if I keep training, but you're still focused on badminton and volleyball, and I started volleyball since I was grade 4. Okay, so just do what's interesting to you, I guess, or whatever you have the better chance of succeeding at, really, whatever works for you. Can I unban me on Twitch? Yeah, I could. I'll say I could. Start a calling game between rich people. So rich people battle to the death? I mean, would saying I would pay to watch that be kind of hypocritical? Paying into the system? You know what? I want to see it. Everything is interesting to me. Everything is interesting to you. Okay, I mean, then I guess go with whatever is going to be the most beneficial to you. What is your preference to lose body fat? You mean... what? Losing body fat is just a prolonged calorie deficit over time. What do you mean preference to lose body fat? I do play video games over on Twitch. I do stream a few days a week over on Twitch. Do I think Hunger Games style punishment would prevent crime? So no, I don't think punishment will stop crime. I think improving people's living conditions. So like making it so people don't have to overwork themselves, live in squalor, pretty much burn themselves out just for basic survival is increasing rates of crime. If we improve everyone's average living conditions, then we'll see less crime. An anime that will never be dubbed due to Japanese reference and comedy only Japanese can get. I actually don't know. I don't know of any series in that situation. I don't think Megumi is a fraud. What's on Sugandi? I have no idea what that is or who that is. You should try out The House in Fata Morgana. I have no idea what that is. Oh, it's a visual novel. I don't read visual novels. Could you time out Isaac? Isaac, can you stop that? Isaac, okay, I gotta time you out, man. You are spamming. Isaac, you are spamming, dude. 5 minute timeout for you. I don't follow football. Is it healthy to go to basketball training without any sleep? I mean, like, here's the thing. One night of bad sleep isn't a big deal. Chronic sleep deprivation is a big deal. Like, you can have a bad night of sleep and still go train hard. But if you're constantly sleep deprived, you're going to run into problems. So, like, you can't just not ever get a good night's sleep. I know you wish you could get away with it, but you can't. Am I a doctor? No. As an insomniac, I approve this. So, like, insomnia, look, we all have different challenges. We all have different obstacles. See a therapist, possibly take medication, follow the same. I could give you general advice on how to manage it, but at the same time, if you have insomnia, that might require a more qualified medical professional. Explain Monster's ending. Okay, spoiler for the last episode of Monster. They confront Johan, where he is shot in the head, ends up in a coma, and there's no vengeance. There's no, like, Dr. Tenma doesn't have to kill him because he's in a coma. You are giving advice to everything? I'm giving advice on things I know about. If someone asked me, like, okay, how to prepare for a basketball tournament, I'm not going to tell them how to prepare for a basketball tournament. I suck at basketball. So, like, I'm only going to speak on what I know. Give some seconds for us to leave. Oh, sorry. I turned the volume off. Spoilers are over. I'm sorry. I said spoiler warning. Okay, next time I'll give more time. I went to basketball training since I have trouble sleeping. Have I ever banned a loyal viewer? Oh, yeah, I have. I'll ban anybody. I will ban anybody who doesn't behave. When do you give away the wall plates? The wall plates. What exactly are wall plates? Tell me about yourself. I am not. Oh God, I hate that question. I'm just a nerdy guy who likes food and lifting weights. I have seen Kuroko multiple times, so yes, I have seen it. I do recommend it. It's pretty good. I will be more careful. I'll give a longer warning, like a 5-second warning next time. My bad. So yeah, sorry about that if I ruined someone's day. It happens. Do I watch anime? What do you think? What do you think, Kishank, considering my entire channel is about anime? I think that's a good indicator that I watch anime. Yes, I am Canadian. I have a feeling that Luffy is going to lose an arm or a leg. I would disagree. I do not think he is going to lose any part of his body. I think he hates anime. Yeah, you're probably right. I've watched almost 1,000 series of stuff I hate. Can't do it. Can't do it. I just keep punishing myself for no reason. Plates on which you eat decorative... Oh, decorative plates? I don't have any... I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have the right person? Because I don't have any decorative plates. And I don't have any plates up on my wall. Have I watched AOT? I have. Can't say I'm a mega fan of it. Thankfully, I have no attention span, so didn't listen to a huge part. Very good. Do I ship Luffy with Nami? Absolutely not. Favorite Kuroko character would be Almine. I would think if he did, he would find some way to heal it. I mean, it's not exactly easy to restore limbs in One Piece. Like, it's not... I don't think it's that easy. Welcome back, Aussie, even though we're not here for much longer. Then who do I ship with? First of all, I don't ship. I think shipping is stupid. Second, Luffy's aromantic. and asexual. He's not he's not a romantically driven character. People already spoiled Gojo for me, and I hate it. Welcome to the internet. I try to not spoil as much as I can, but the Gojo thing is kind of hard to avoid. How much longer? Actually, how much longer do we want to be live? How long have we been live? Oh, Jesus. I didn't realize it was that long. I'll say 5 minutes. We've been live for too long. Okay. Okay, guys, don't actively post spoilers in chat. Come on. What anime you most dislike and stop watching midway if it's fan servicey? Ecchi? I hate Ecchi. We have been live for 2.5 hours. No, I'm calling it in 5 minutes. What is this chat? I feel the same way. Should I win, can you send it to the EU? Send what? Should I send what to the EU? What are you talking about? I got spoiled a lot of JoJo's, which sucks because I love JoJo's but still enjoy it. People have tried to spoil me on JoJo's, but usually luckily I forget. Luckily I forget most of it. So when people try and spoil me, I just in one ear out the other. JJK is not really that confusing. If you mean the Culling Games, you could just rewatch the Culling Games episode and pause it so you could read the rules. Because the rules are pretty straightforward. Everyone dies at the end. Okay. I just started Cyberpunk. Can you not post spoilers? I will ban you for that. Cone, are you serious? Do I think ReZero is slightly overrated? I don't look at ratings. So do I like ReZero? Yes. I do like ReZero. I'll now read Soul Eater. Go for it. I heard the manga is actually better than the anime. Avoiding Part 7 spoilers is hard. I found it pretty easy. I have 0 spoilers for Part 7 so far. And what about Blue Lock and Haikyuu? Who is my favorite character? Kageyama and Nagi. Mine is Nico and Tsukishima. Nishinoya and okay, so I picked Kageyama and Nagi. You got spoiled of 3 animes in the span of 20 minutes. That is unfortunate. The Wall of Place. I took a special day off today. I don't know what you're talking about. Most underrated anime. So I don't rate anything. Can you tell me what anime can you name an anime that you want my opinion on? Why is bro bald? Which bro are you talking about? Because this is hair. Akamega Kill ending is the worst ending in anime history. That's just a bad take. Treon or Stans? I would take Treon. You give the most different advice ever depending on the question. Well, do you expect me to say the same thing for every question? What is that supposed to mean? Am I supposed to say the same thing to every question? How would that even make sense? Your favorite character in Tokyo Revenger? Probably Draken, I would imagine. I hate when it happens in Blue Lock. So, spoiler warnings? For spoilers for Blue Lock? I don't think I've been spoiled on Blue Lock yet. How you doing, Magnus? And how you doing, True Gen? JJK, I watch JJK. Guys, Boo gets reincarnated as a human in the... Okay, so, yes, Dragon Ball Z ended a very, very long time ago, but, some people really haven't seen Dragon Ball Z. Have I read Blue Lock? I do not read Blue Lock. I don't read any fiction. And what about Demon Slayer? In my opinion, the plot is simple. Yes, the plot is simple. But, does simple equal bad? That's the question. Yes, Demon Slayer is simple, but that doesn't mean it's a problem. Definitely Treon, Nathan. I'm not going to spoil. Yeah, please do not spoil. It's worth lying to the viewers with a Wall of Play giveaway. What are you talking about? Our last giveaway was a month ago. Was actually closing in on 2 months ago. I mean, you give the most versatile because the streamers say, let's get on topic, but you answer most questions. So, yes, I can, as long as it's on something that I can realistically respond to, then I will answer the questions. So, if people want to talk about anime or manga or video games, great. The gym, also one of my favorite topics. It's just, the gym is not why people follow me on this channel. So I don't expect to get those questions that often. Did I get spoiled on Ace stuff? Nope, I have not. I don't like telling people plot if they haven't watched an anime. Very nice of you. People spoiled me on Dragon Ball. That's very unfortunate. Do I know how to cut onions? Yes. Well, I appreciate that, Price. Thank you very much. The sun shines back like a mirror on your bald head. Your wig is bad. Kiazu, you're gonna have to like step up your rage bait, man. Like I stream for a living. If you're gonna try and like make me like make fun of my hair, which is actually my hair, I don't know, man. Do better. Are you so okay? Can you please define a science-based lifter? Because that is like a term that's thrown around a lot, and sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. So I will use whatever definition you'd use in this context. Kiazu, that's mean stuff. That they're trying to look. I don't care if they try and insult me. I don't care. Okay, so I'm not even so like Kiazu, if you're trying to rage bait, you're not good at it. Like just try harder. JJK or Naruto? Naruto. Definitely Naruto. And how you doing, Max? What's good, man? Because of you, my children won't have Disneyland because I had to bring forward the day off. Okay. I am writing from work. Let's hope boss doesn't overwork me. You're probably going to be overworked. Otaku is it... What? What happened to YouTube chat? Thank you, Kishan. I've been saying you're bald since November. Okay. And again, you've been saying the same bad joke since November. That just shows you how little I care. You look like an honest creature. I'll take that as a compliment, I guess. Favorite character in AOT? Erwin Smith. Like you structure your training plan based off new research. So like, here's the truth, Nathan. Let's be real about this. Any new research coming out now is not going to radically change what we already know. It might make slight changes. Like there might be slight things that you could potentially optimize, but building muscle is still a very, very simple process that we know how to do. Like it's not complicated. It's really, really not complicated. And I don't see the need to optimize and fine tune every single variable to everything needs to be absolutely perfect. No, it doesn't work that way. So I don't take things that far. I train in a reasonable fashion. Like there's nobody who understands hypertrophy would look at what I do and be like, this makes no sense. They'd be like, yeah, this is perfectly fine. Like you could do this and grow just fine. Would I rather go to a gym run by Baki or Kenichi? I'd probably Baki. Some SBL are really crazy about. So like, yeah, I don't like to go too crazy about it. I like to stay in the reason, like kind of more in the middle, where I'm not just throwing weights around, doing whatever I want, and like changing up my workout every 5 seconds, but I'm also not trying to constantly optimize every single variable. Every time I go to the gym, I have to fine tune everything. I know it works. I stick to the plan. I'm consistent, and I try and get stronger on a regular basis. He was promised a wall plate that... Okay, whatever. Kiazu, can you please stop trying to make fake information? I don't care what he says, honestly. Favorite upper moon? Probably Akaza. I don't really care for most of the upper moons. Do I know Virat Code? I don't know who that is. Why people still use steroids even though it reduces lifespan? So there's a few reasons. Number one, if you're a professional bodybuilder and you do it for a living. Like if you make your living off of your physique, I kind of get it. Do what you got to do. Number two is they are impatient, insecure, uneducated. They just want the results now, and they don't think about the long-term consequences, so they just do it. And then there's probably other instances in between where they know it's bad for their health. They're not going to make a living off of it. They understand the circumstances. It's just for their own personal desire they chose to go down that route. What is my training plan? If you mean my splits, upper, lower, push, pull legs. So everything gets hit 2 to 3 times per week. Can I dye your wig? No. If I want a different colored wig, I would just buy a new wig. Would I rather kill Sanji or Zoro? It's probably. I mean, you can't kill Sanji. You can't kill Zoro because even the Grim Reaper couldn't stop Zoro. Menu recommendations go. Menu recommendations. Or are we talking like meal plans? You hated character in Hunter. My most hated character in Hunter x Hunter. It's the Rookie Crusher from the first arc. L chat. I mean, my chat is okay. There's one or two weirdos in there. What do I think of Mike Menser's program? Okay, instead of asking me about this person's program, you can just ask me about a specific thing. Like, does this thing make sense? Why don't I like Upper Moons? It's not that I don't like the Upper Moons. It's just I don't care for most of them. But to be fair, I also don't care for most of the cast of Demon Slayer. I like Kiyome. I like Rengoku a bit. I like Zenitsu after he locked in. I like Inosuke. I'm not that attached to most of the cast. I did see Infinity Castle at home. I didn't watch it in theaters. Do I like analog horror? I don't think I've seen any analog horror. Ramadan? I mean, Ramadan is a religious protocol that, like, if you do it, that's okay. I mean, if you celebrate Ramadan, you do you. I'm not going to go for it, I guess. My latest Upper Moon is probably Kigaku. I mean, fair enough. Would I rather find a Dragon Ball or find the Dragon Balls, I assume, or awaken a mythical Zoan? Dragon Balls. We are atheists here. I mean, at least I am. Also, the chat earlier was kind of sus, and why are steroids? Why are steroids? People do what they want to do, I guess. Naruto or Charlotte? Naruto. They are milking Infinity Castle and they are bringing back Infinity Castle to theaters. I thought that was silly. Thank you, Shushang. I'll just say Shush. Thank you, Shush. You can be such a good commentator. Thank you. I love you so much. Bye-bye. Do I take creatine? Indeed, I do. I do take creatine. Though I'm going to run out in a bit. I don't have the money for a restock, so I'll buy more when I have money. But yes, I do normally take it. I meant, what are steroids? So, like, it's quite simple. The thing is, there are different types. In this context, people are talking about artificially created substances that allow people to build substantially more muscle. That is not the only thing that they do, but in this case, that is what people are talking about. No way you don't know what's... my name is Akshi. Okay, cool. Which creatine? Monohydrate. Why do you encourage to pirate anime content? It's technically illegal and undermine the industry in the end. So not really. Not really. I recommend people pirate because most of the streaming services are not actually financially supporting the authors that much, especially sites like Crunchyroll, which actually started off as a pirating website. It's going to give... by using free sites, you're giving far more access to people, so more people can engage and interact with the series, become fans of that series, and then invest that money into supporting that author more directly by purchasing toys or manga or other means. So I highly encourage using other means of enjoying your anime content. I don't really like coleslaw much. Even beta agonists are technically banned because they improve performance. So, like, if you're gonna be part of like a bodybuilding thing or Olympics or some sort of competitive sport, you do need to. You should check what is legal. Do I take any supplements? You just asked me about creatine, so yes. Chicken breast or beef mince, same thing. Like, you're asking questions that are like, food is food. It's like, what tastes better? What fits your calories better? What does your body handle better? What keeps you full longer? Almost every language, and it's pretty obvious. In anime world, there is a character in anime named Akshi. I do not know that name. Hamburgers or bananas? Hamburgers. And I ever been in a... Have you ever... Okay, so Anas, do you understand what that question even means? Have I ever eaten over caloric maintenance? Every single person has. Every single person, ever, unless you're like starved from the moment you're born, has at some point eaten in a caloric surplus. Hamburger or hot dog? Hamburger. Definitely hamburger. I live the PH. I have not heard of that word. Okay. Do I think that Spuds are the best? I've never had Spuds. I don't even know what those are. Why do I choose hamburgers over hot dogs? Because I like hamburgers more than... Because hot dogs are usually like the leftover meats. They're not usually like that good for you. Burgers can be... And also burgers just taste better. They're definitely better. A baked potato? I like baked potatoes. I like baked potatoes. Thai food, Mexican food, any food. Chinese, Italian... Food is food. I'll eat anything. I mean, hot dogs do have protein. They're not just fat, but they are fattier. They are fattier. Do I like curry or burgers? I like them both. Hell, I put curry on a burger. Are they turning the frogs gay? What would I not eat? Probably something that's toxic, I imagine. Do I watch dub or sub? Both. Makes no difference. Depends on the voice actors, really. I don't have any waifus, so you do you, man. I won't look, if you choose Speedwagon, I won't judge you. If you choose Nami, I won't judge you. Your dog? I mean, it's true, I will not eat your dog. I will not eat your dog. Let's discuss the elephant in the room. I know you're all thinking it. No, prison school is terrible. Can I hit a 360 for the chat? Like a... You know what I want to do? Do I want to... Hang on. Nah, damn it. I was literally going to take a piece of paper, write 360 on it, and then punch the 360. If I can go to an anime world, so which would I go to wherever there's good food? Okay, so my arms are not huge. I'm wearing a big sweater. This is an oversized sweater. How you doing, 2RX? What's good? Can I aura farm? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. God damn it. It's still aura farming. Still counts. Still counts. Yes. Yes, I can. There you go. Okay, there's your aura farming for the day. Avatar or creatine-based performance and execute. I'll take... Well, creatine's just like a useful tool. It's not required. Bro did a Piccolo? Indeed, I did. Well, I don't have a cape. I don't have a cape on. You look like you're 6? No, I'm not 6 foot. I'm not. This is a rising table. See? There you go. Still counts? I'll take it. I'm 5'9". I'm just an average height person. Who do I think wins? Me, obviously, dude. Come on. Come on. My first anime was, of course, it's Dragon Ball. It was Dragon Ball, like most people. That's just what was on TV at the time, pre-internet days. You're 5'4", that's fine, dude. You're being short is fine. You're probably not done growing anyway. You're probably not done. Even if you are done growing, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I have a buddy who's 5'7", and he's jacked as hell. I like one of my good friends. He's literally a wall, and he's 5'7". Oh, dude, you're 15. You're a kid. 15. You're a child. You're a baby. Of course, you're not done growing. You're fine. Do I say me because power scaling is stupid? Yes. Yes, I do. 162 or 163? I don't know. I don't know the centimeter conversion. Unfortunately, I don't do a barbell bench press. Doesn't feel good on my shoulder. I use all the other pressing variations. 30 plus is not old. 30 plus is only old if you're out of shape. Bro, I'm 14. I'm 5'7". Is that who cares? Here's the thing. Is that fine? Of course it is. But why wouldn't it be fine? Why would your height matter in the first place? Like, the only time your height really matters is if you're going into professional sport where height is a bigger factor, or you are extremely short or extremely tall to the point where there's a health consequence. What is my SWAT? I don't even know what that means. How much protein do I have per day? About 180 grams per 160, 180 grams per day. Do I remember the dinosaur otaku? I do. I do, because I had a dinosaur costume, I had dinosaur books, I had dinosaur video games, I had dinosaur VHSs, Land Before Time. Could I spin the wheel? Yes, I could spin the wheel for you, absolutely. Did you mean squat? Oh, you meant squat. You wrote SWAT. Okay, you got Psycho-Pass. You got Psycho-Pass. So here's the thing. I do pendulum squats or hack squats. Pendulum squats, around 300 for 5 or 6. If you mean hack squats, then around 405 for like 7, 8. The anime I recommend for me was Days and School. So no. I did not recommend School Days. I did not recommend School Days. I did not recommend School Days. School Days is a terrible... That's like, do you want to punish yourself? Days is a cozy soccer series. It's a 1-season cozy soccer series. Did I have a dinosaur obsession when I was a kid? Yeah, I kind of did. Yes, 1X, I can spin the wheel for you. It's okay, Price, if you make some spelling errors. I was able to figure out what you meant. So for 1X, you got Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Nice job. Best Prince of Otaku. What does that even mean? Guys, for the new viewers, Otaku really recommends Steins Gate. I mean, go for it if you want to. Isaac, because you called me Daddy Waddy, I'm not going to. How old are you when I started watching anime? 3. I was 3. Is Avatar on the list? I have not put it on the list yet. To be fair, I haven't put a lot of stuff on the list yet. There's not even 200 series there. What can I watch while I am waiting for One Piece? Okay, I will find you something. Let's scroll. Let's spin the wheel. I mean Princess Photoshop image. Oh, yeah, I'm not looking at those. Okay, so we're spinning the wheel for Hebi. I think Hebi, however you say your name, Habibi. Kisniver. Oh, Kisniver. You're gonna feel feelings after that one. You should put Avatar because you said all animated series are anime to be... Yeah, and did you listen to what I said? Anas, did you listen to what I said at all? I said I have only added not even 200 series to the wheel yet. I'm not done. You said School Days right when I asked for an F... Oh, yeah, Oh, if you wanted an F tier series, then yes, School Days is F tier. Have I seen AOT? Yes, I have. That is not an F tier. AOT was not an F tier. Are you currently watching? I'm watching 17 series right now, so yes, I am. I do not think Sakamoto Days is F tier. And have I put Vinland Saga or Hell's Paradise? Yes, they are both on the list. Can I spin one more time? Yes, I can. There you go. What are they? What are what? Trigun, Pokemon, Fate, Hell's Paradise, Ancient Mage. Okay, you got Ancient Mage's Bride. Great season 1. Really good season 1. The newer seasons, not so much. Journal of Witch, Sentenced to be Hero. How to spell that? Ancient, okay, Ancient, you know how to spell that. Magus, Magus, and then Bride. Ancient, or you could say Ancient like a Magus, if that helps you. Ancient Mage's Bride. When is Black Clover coming back? In the fall. It's coming back in the fall. Why was it not on the list originally? You do realize I spent like 15-20 minutes just typing up a bunch of random anime that I have seen and put on the list. That's it. That's all I did. I just started making this wheel like yesterday. No, No, Spotify. Poop cakes, you got it. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. Can you stream when it's day in the EU? I can stream when I have free time. Keep in mind, I do not get paid to stream. Like, the streaming here makes me no money. Zero, unless people are like sending me money or like sending me whatever, I'm making nothing from this. So like, or pennies. I'm making very little money. So it's not worth it financially for me to like move it around. Bro, isn't the couple in Ancient Mage's Bride very weird? Depends what you consider weird. I think it's not. I like it. I like it. It's a different take. It's a different take. Here's the thing. Okay, so Price, you do not need to send money. I do not ask broke people for money. I don't ask anybody for money. But if I were to have a consistent stream schedule on TikTok and YouTube, it would need to be profitable enough for me to do so. Otherwise, I have to do it when it makes sense. I put that on my notes, animes to watch. You're going to watch School Days? Okay, so you hate yourself. Got it. You spent all of it on energy drinks. Good to know. Great investment. If I donate $100, will I stay for the whole 2 hours? Dude, we've been live for 3 hours. We have been live for 3 hours, and we did a Twitch stream for 2 hours before that. So we've been live streaming for 5 hours today. So like, and I've made pennies off of this. I'm going to be impressed if I actually finish school. Yeah, like if you do, you hate yourself. That's what I'm gonna say. Because it's not good. It's not good at all. I'm tired of the Evergarden hate agenda. The age gap is not weird. Okay. No. Okay, so Paul, you're wrong. You're wrong. So just, okay. An adult of around 28 years old confessing their love to a 14, 15-year-old is creepy. And then when they get together a few years later, yes, she's 18, barely an adult. Legally an adult. Just because they do not do anything physical does not mean there's no romance between them. Clearly, he confessed his love to her. More of a caretaker love. Did you want? Okay, someone wasn't paying attention. Nah, that was romantic love. That was romantic love. That was not caretaker love. Definitely not. No, that definitely wasn't it. Can you give me 2 more anime so I can have 5? Yes, you can. 2 more rolls. What's the worst anime I've seen? I don't really have a least favorite because if I don't like something, I just stop watching it. Okay, you got Kiznaiver as 1, so 1 more. You got Kiznaiver as the first one. Okay, so Paul, 1 second. I gotta roll 1 more anime. Gotta roll 1 more. You got Jormungand. Okay, Jormungand's pretty good. So here's the thing. I think Violet Evergarden is a beautiful series. I think it's a beautiful series. The artwork is fantastic. The character building is fantastic. Literally everything about it is a 10 on 10. I literally think it's a 10 on 10 in every aspect. It's that one thing that I say is not okay. An adult confessing their love and having romantic feelings for a child is not okay. Despite them not doing anything physical, I know they don't do that, still not okay. I can't defend that. I can't defend that part. You are a bit late, Sarah, but we're like ending the stream very soon. My phone's almost dead. Read my message before. So your message before says read my message before. What did I roll? Ah, damn. I already closed it. What did I roll before? Jormungand. What is happening in your YouTube chat? That's just how it is. The way you phrase it, it makes it sound way worse. Okay. Actually, I'm making it sound better because I'm openly pointing out that they do not do anything physical. But it is objectively true that an adult confessing romantic feelings for a child is not okay. Like, they could have easily just waited till she was like, they could have just made it so much better. They could have just made her 18, 19, 20. Like, just an adult. Like, just make her 20 years old. You could have made her a child soldier who, like, served until she was, like, in her 20s. That would have been fine. 20 and 28, perfectly fine. 14 and 28, not okay. Have I seen Oshinoko? I haven't. What was it your man go? What are you even saying there? You watch anime, so I think it's okay? What does that even mean? I watch anime, so I think it's okay. What does that even mean? That I think that, no. Those two are two separate things. Don't forget, it's supposed to be back in medieval times, so the rules did not... Okay. Let's still think about this, right? Just because something happened at an era or a time period where it was more normalized does not mean it was okay. Does not mean it was okay. It means it might have been a more common occurrence, but regardless of the time period, an adult showing interest in a child is bad. Doesn't matter when it happened. Doesn't matter if it's more common. Still not excused. Doesn't make me more comfortable. It does not make me more comfortable. It should not make people more comfortable just because it happened more then. It's still bad. Have I been watching Hell's Paradise? I have. What did I think about Evangelion? I didn't. I dropped it pretty early. I dropped it pretty quickly. I forgot what you rolled for. I rolled Jormungand. Ain't Japan like 16-year-old for eligible to be married or legal? I actually don't know. I personally think 16 is really young to be married. I'm not going to pretend to be an expert on Japanese law. I'm not going to pretend to know. How do I spell that? Jormungand. Not if you keep calling me daddy, Isaac. Not if you keep calling me that. Would I rather be able to see every possible future? That sounds really... Yeah, I'd rather pass. To reincarnate 3 times automatically. Memories will never leave. I'd rather not do that. Yeah, or be able to reincarnate 3 times automatically so you cannot stop it. I don't really want to be reborn, but I guess I'll take the reborn just because. His character doesn't come out as a creep. So, like, just because he doesn't come across as creepy. Like, I'll admit, he doesn't come across as creepy. He doesn't come across as being, like, manipulative or evil or uncaring or, like, having darker, ulterior motives. I get that. I agree with that. He did genuinely care for Violet. I agree. It still doesn't make it okay. It's still an adult and a child, and it's still a person who is in a subservient role, who works under someone who's literally above her, economically, in their position, maturity, experience. It's not a healthy relationship. It's not right. Yes. Chrysler, you can get a spin. Do I think anime fans take anime too seriously? I think it depends what you mean and in what context. I think it depends on the context. You got Don Machi. Okay, so you got Don Machi right before we get a new season. Are you doing the Ramadan? I don't celebrate Ramadan. What even gave you the idea that I celebrate Ramadan? I heard Canadians know French. I mean, depends on where you live. You can learn French anywhere in Canada, but like not every province is hardcore French. So here's the thing. Basically, in general, doesn't really answer the question. That's still way too vague. That if you want me to say anime fans take anime too seriously, I think you need to give a context for that, because that's a really broad statement. I caught you on Twitch earlier when I was on break. Awesome. And you told me to have a good rest of the day. And you said I might catch you on YouTube. And here you are. There's not a lot of time left in the live, but I appreciate you being here. The main language in Canada is English. I'd say like shipping or something. So like, here's the thing. I don't know what I think the average anime fan is actually a pretty normal, reasonable person. Like, do some people ship? Sure. Do some people get really out of hand with it? I think that's the minority. I think the ones who go really crazy with that stuff are by far the minority. Are you twins with One Punch Man? No. Saitama doesn't have a twin. Can I get a spin? Of course you just called me it again, so no, you gotta wait. You gotta wait now. You thought you were gonna sneak that one in? Nah. No. I don't know, you look hungry? I look hungry? I mean, I always want food. I pretty much always want food. That's not really a rare thing for me. If you were the president of the USA, would I release the X-Files first? In what world would it make sense to nuke anybody? Like, what is wrong with you? What pigeon? They speak Canadianese, of course. Do I think a new Fate fan should start with Strange Fake and anime? So here's the thing. If you're a new Fate fan, you could very easily start with Strange Fake because it is not tied to the original, like the main timeline of Fate. So you could watch that as it's coming out now and not be spoiled for it. So yes, you could absolutely do that. Yes, Isaac, you can get a spin. Yeah, no, look, I love Violet Evergarden too. I genuinely love the series to death, but I still have to call out what it does. And how do we keep getting Jormungand? I'm gonna spin it again, just because, like, what are the odds of getting Jormungand again? My boss comes for 2 minutes. The chat talks how Violet ages. Okay, damn. Sorry, man. Didn't time that. Okay, you got the movie Weathering with You. That's a good movie. True. Besides the Fate Zero references and other references to other works. So yes, it will have obviously some overlap with the other Fate series, but it won't spoil you on like what takes place and the characters from the main timeline. If the walls in AOT were Titan bones, why didn't they look like Titan bones? So they weren't made of Titan bones. Titans have the ability to like kind of change their skin, their skin, their structure into the material used for the wall. It's not bones. Like the Titans were inside the walls. They pretty much used Titans to make the walls. Anyways, still waiting on Daddy to explain quantum mechanics. No, guys, you really are reaching with the Violet Evergarden. So like Paul, this is not Violet Evergarden hate. This is where you're getting things confused. Calling out what they do wrong is not hating on a series. That's not hating on a series. It's objective fact. It is a fact that what they do is inappropriate. It's still a well-done series, but you gotta call things out when it needs calling out. That's just the truth. No one's hating on anything. Pointing out adult, child is not hating. You're just you're too emotionally invested in the series where you feel the need to defend it like 100%. That's just not how it is. You got to be able to call out anything. Would the third impact happen if the International Space Station? What the hell? Violet is a super messed up child of war and psychological standpoint. I can see why. I can see why she fell in love with him, but it was really up to him. And so like. Yes, the context of how Violet fell in love with him, like, it's still a beautiful story. It's still a beautiful story. I love the characters. I think it's great. But there's just so much there that makes it not right. There's so much there. You look like a gay version of Tony Hinchcliffe. So one, I don't know who Tony Hinchcliffe is. Two, I don't really understand the comment. But like, okay, guess. Yeah, I'm not saying context doesn't matter. And I'm not going to keep repeating myself. Opinion on changing your YouTube name to, okay, I'm going to like time you out if you don't stop. Okay, Paul. I'm going to explain this to you like you're 3 years old. I'm going to explain it to you like you're 3. We understand that he did not do anything against her consent. That is not what we are saying. That is not the issue. That is not the issue. This isn't hating on Violet Evergarden. I've already pointed out I think the series is really good. Okay? Get over that. Get over that. Okay? The problem is the guy, he's an adult. He's more experienced. He's in a position over her. He has more life experience. He's more mature. He has literally, she is a child. She's a child at this point in time. Okay? No, I think you have comprehension issues, Paul. I think you have comprehension issues because you're not understanding that even with the context, even though there is nothing like horrendous taking place, it is still not a healthy relationship. It is not safe. It is not legal. It is just bad. Is it illegal at that point in time? Different conversation. It's still a problem. It's still a problem. Like, adult and child, not good. Not good. Do I think dub-only watchers miss out on sub? No, I think that makes no sense. I think that comment makes no sense. Like, how you watch anime literally makes no difference whatsoever. It makes no difference. Like, aside from you might like some voice actors more than others, it makes no difference. Like, some people don't like to read and watch at the same time. Some people have anime playing in the background and can't keep and like they can't be watching the screen the whole time. Some people have reading difficulties. Some people just for the anime that's not dubbed. So you mean in situations where there is no dubbing option? I mean, that does happen where some animes don't have any alternative voice actors. That's a pretty rare case. I think most shows have varying language options. So, like, technically, yes. I just don't think it's a common problem. My phone is almost dead, by the way, guys. When I go to New Vegas, did I go and kill Benny? Yes, I killed Benny. I killed Benny and Mr. House. I genuinely can't listen to Hakari dub without hearing Sasuke. I don't even know their voice in dub. What would you tell yourself from 10 years? 10 years ago? I probably would have just invested more money into stocks so I could be retired by now. What is your real name? Mighty Otaku. Like, it's on my birth certificate. This is all, like, Mighty Otaku is my real name. That's my legal name. Please stop with these questions since it's what do you mean it's personal for me? What do you mean? And no, not in crypto, in like S&P 500, like more Canadian and more like stable stocks, like with a 5 to 10% annual return on average. I wouldn't do crypto. I have to lock in on watching anime, so it's hard for me to watch. That's fine. That's okay. I read 400 words per minute. That's pretty good. I definitely don't do that. I definitely can't do that. You seem like a Derek. Well, you spelled my name wrong, so I'm not. Your real name, you shouldn't really just tell random people. My real name is public information. If you were in the Discord, you know my name. If you're in the Twitch, you know my name. If you've been here long enough, you know my name. It is not private information. It is not hard to find. Even if I did not say it, people would be able to find it. I actually kept up with 900 words per minute. That's pretty intense. Yeah, all my stocks right now are in the S&P. Right now around a quarter of my investments are in the S&P. You're horrible at reading? I'm a pretty slow reader too. But I also don't remember what I read, so that's kind of counterproductive. Like, so it's like I read and I just forget what I read. Not a good use of my time. I'd rather just, I mean, if I can like take notes. If I need to remember something, I'll take notes. I remember it better. I have a DC, but I barely use it. Oh yeah, so like yeah, I have a Discord. It doubles your money every 7.5 years guaranteed. So here's the thing. Let's correct that. The stock market has with certain stocks, at least stable stocks like the S&P, it has an average return of certain numbers. So like, there's no guarantee there. That's not how it works. How it works. On average, long term, we see an 8 to 10% growth of your investments on a yearly basis. But that's like, you can have good years where you get more. You can have bad years where you get less. How do I join your Discord? Everything is in my link tree. So if you go to my actually it's my Twitch is in the chat. If you go to my profile, click on the link. There's a link tree. There's my Discord in there. I've gone so used to sub that I can multitask and know some words. I mean, I can do that a bit, but not like fluently. I'll catch like a word here and there. I also have hearing problems. So like, you're going to be right back? Cool. Just joined. What are we talking about? We've been talking about various anime. I kind of lost track, honestly, because we've been ping-ponging off of so many different series that I kind of all over the place, to be honest. Do I think AI will tank these stocks eventually? Tank the stocks? I don't think so, no. I saw a dub voice actor say you can't feel the emotion because you can't understand Japanese. That's just ridiculous. You don't need to understand words to feel emotion. Come on. Also, my phone is going to be dead in 1%. So I'll be leaving very, very soon. So like, just a heads up. What anime was more efficient in achieving its goal than Operation Desert Storm? I don't know. Can you hear the faint hissing in the background? I cannot. You don't have a personality. You have a pattern of reactions that thinks it's a person. Okay. Is Bartolomeo? Yes, my real name is Bartolomeo. You joined the Discord. Very nice. It was great catching you. Great seeing you, Jacob. Yeah, I thought that, yeah, saying you can't feel emotion or can't register emotion because you don't know the words is ridiculous. Check out Darwin Incident. I have heard of it. What is my favorite Bertold meme name? I don't really know any meme names. See you later, Price. That's my favorite One Piece character, Barrier Fruit. I mean, he's a cool character. Not my favorite ever, but yeah, I like him. If you want to join the Discord, there's a link tree on my YouTube profile, so you can just click that, and everything is right there. The Patreon, the YouTube, the Twitch, the everything. Everything is right there. Yeah, I mean, I like Barto. He does sometimes... he sometimes does a little thing. Some things are kind of weird. See you later, Jacob. Like, you know, peeing off the Colosseum, some stuff in the manga, which I'm not sure you know about, so I'm not going to say that. It would be spoilers. Are you on X? No, I do not have a Twitter. I do not have a Twitter. And if I was a chess piece, what color would I be? It makes no difference on the color. I thought you were going to say, what piece would I be? You gotta go take it. See you later, Johnny. Luffy fanboy, barrier. I mean, I'm a Luffy fan. Bartolomeo is Kuma's name, not the... yeah, you mean Bartolomeo? Okay. No, that's... Oh, yeah, sorry. Bartolomeo Kuma. Sorry. So I thought you made a typo, but you're right. Bartolomeo... I'm just going to stop speaking, so I stop stuttering. You know what I mean. My brain is done. For me, obviously, I used to main dub, but now switched to main sub because everything comes out first. Fair enough. Okay, my phone is about to turn off. I just thought it was cool how loyal bro was to Luffy. He is. Honestly, both Kuma and Barto are pretty loyal to Luffy at this point. Anyways, my phone's about to die. I'll call it here. I'll be on Twitch in the morning, and I'll be on TikTok and YouTube again tomorrow, later tomorrow. See you guys then. Let's call it.